I might shave though. Might try baby face again. I miss smooth face.
Baby face Robert. We are free from the mustache.
But a very good night.
Not the worst mustache. A very good night. A very good night.
What, none here?
Mustache.
Yes.
When I got my hair cut today, a load of it fit, like I was wearing my mask obviously for it, and then a load suddenly fell into my mask, like all this hair that he cut, and I was midway through talking to him, so I was telling a story, I was like, yeah, and then we I just started choking on my own hair. It's okay though, my hairdresser's my pal, he didn't mind.
That's good.
He didn't mind?
He didn't mind.
Just like, another one bites the dust.
It's like, yes, fucking choke. It's like, okay. Cool beans. He's multiple things.
An assassin?
An assassin. A fine baker.
Fine baker. Miles standing next to my bed staring at me because he wants up, and I've tried to give him space to jump up and he's refusing.
You must lift him, Molly. The king must be lifted.
I'm too high.
What stretches?
You're high?
I have a very high bed.
Lady.
No, come here then. Here.
I have a very low bed. Oh, I bet you all the dogs could jump in my bed. No problem.
Definitely could.
Miles a dude.
He's okay with it.
Wait, could that just be...
Takes any pronouns.
In the gender neutral way.
That's the game we're going to do. The question to start off the session is, how tall is your bed?
I don't know.
This is really tall.
Like really tall.
Ah.
So that's where you have to perform. Oh, wait, no. There we go.
Wow.
Oh, I saw that show. Yeah, 1 star.
Wow.
We stand star.
It's out of 100. I'm kidding. Please, God, don't kill me in this game.
The last member of a forgotten tribe faces down his father's killer. ... Orland. We are alive. Not for long.
Yeah. Have you done the stream announcement, Bunny? You're doing it. Awesome. Because then I can just copy paste it.
Vengeance.
Vengeance?
Vengeance.
Why is it called vengeance? I don't get it, man.
Oh my gosh.
What's it gonna take? Oh.
I need to read up what this episode is about.
I've literally thought about.
We're all over the place, but we'll all be back to
Yep.
normal once Ailey gets here.
Oh god.
But we're all currently all over the place. I'm not even in frame. Hello.
This is a
I
tragedy.
can see your head, it's fine though.
Self-promoting MJ.
I feel as if we're seeing everyone's defining features here.
And mine's just like the top portion of my
Yeah.
head.
Yeah,
it's
you
the best part.
and-
Mine is just my eyebrows.
I love
Right.
that.
I've got a good chunk of face because I'm beautiful.
What's that?
Bro, frozen. Hold on. Thank you very much for the sub, James. You're directly
9
funding.
months.
9 months of
9
sub.
months.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Twitch baby is
Yeah, you get a baby in that time.
You are directly
You get the
funding me
baby
and
to
Gaston
subscribe.
being gay. It's great.
Hell yeah.
It's good for the
Oh,
economy.
Gaston.
Gaston's not here right now. She's off being gay. But
Gay
Oh.
Both my dogs in here.
Aww, Dougie.
oh, you got to see just a
Oh,
little
camera
bit.
shy.
Lucky? Lucky, hello. Hello.
He's over here. She's got
That's
other
a
people on
start.
a camera. She went, no thanks. Other people, ooh.
Same, dog, same. We'll go back to the break screen.
Bye bye, stream.
Mine's has just been on the break screen the whole time. But that's just my
no.
shitty laptop, probably.
Probably just your
Mine's
shit.
been changing. Okay, what can I close? Oh, I should probably close the Spire.
It's just play it during the fight. Wrong call.
Not my turn.
Yeah.
My brain is always on. Always
This
thinking
is
what to do
ultimate
next.
multitasking.
But then ultimately your plan goes out the window when it comes to your turn, and you're just like, ah, shit. Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. Someone
My
does a
plan
baller move,
currently
Yeah.
changes the
is to
entire
cry.
state.
Yeah, like me. Often.
Oh, yeah.
I just change
All the
things up.
baller moves.
Right. Oh, God, guys. Oh, God.
It's
Oh,
gonna be
God.
alright. It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine.
Fine.
According to Vinny, this fight's gonna last 4 hours, going through split flashbacks.
Yeah, just every time Split does anything, it's just gonna flash back to a point in his life, and you guys are all gonna have to sit there for an hour while I monologue something that happened during Split's life.
Oh,
Okay, then
man.
I'll
I made a
reopen Slay the
mistake.
Spire.
I made a mistake of prepping a Sadie monologue last week because I thought we would get to it. Didn't bother this week. I was like, nah,
Oh
it's
yeah.
not happening today.
No,
Bring
I
the
kept
link
Daenerys
in, though.
monologue for the temple, and it never happened.
Guys,
You guys prepare
Just
monologues?
see like when like Split's talking like
I
you
know.
killed my family, like Sadie can be like I knew someone who was killed once, and then
Make it a 50 episode, I love it.
and then Sadie breaks
Or-
into song.
Molly, have you prepared a song for Sadie?
Look, I can't reveal any information.
That piercing doesn't
Yeah,
show up
I
very
thought
well
it
on
was cool.
camera.
Just get really close to the camera. Stick your nose in our faces. No,
is it real?
Yeah,
it's real.
yeah, it's real.
Because I broke the fake one.
Yeah, I was wearing a magnetic
What's
one when I
real?
was down in Brighton, and Elle broke it, so I went straight to a piercing place and got it done for real. So now I have my septum.
Oh, no piercing.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about your mustache or something.
No,
I was
no,
like,
it's just
you have a
difficult to
fake
see. I was like,
mustache?
boom.
I can see it.
Get right up
Awesome.
here.
Get like right up, like Rebecca's doing.
Right up. Right
I'm aware-
up.
Okay, I can
like
see. I
that.
can see it. If
I
you
can see
click
it.
on
Oh, yeah, I
Benny's
can see it, I can
thingy,
see
it'll be
it.
closer and you can see it.
There you go.
Nice.
There we go.
I now have a septum.
She cute. She cute.
She cute.
Vinny,
Uh-huh.
I have to ask for you from Ailey if she could join in a bit later, because she's kind of struggling to hold down some noodles at the moment.
That's okay. And also, you can tell her that she doesn't have to join at all if she's not feeling well. Health is the most important thing. I will rearrange the screens. Hold on, and then we will get started.
Right.
While I'm doing
in the
that,
meantime, I've a great in the meantime question. Would
Okay.
you rather try and hold down some noodles or eat some
Oh,
beer?
Robert.
Okay, Benny, what were you going to
Robert!
say?
No!
I was gonna say that it's pivotal that Orland does the recap, even though he wasn't here. No,
I
I'm
think he
joking.
needs it.
I'm joking. Well, actually, I was gonna say yeah, but I was gonna say anyone who wants to do the recap, they can give Orland their inspiration if they want to.
Oh.
Just this once, I'm allowing trading of inspiration.
If no one wants to, I will give it a shot.
You weren't even
I
here.
can
You were here for half of it.
And yet
but
I've
what
done.
was it?
Yeah, I played the second half, and I've aced it before.
And that's true. And you also did go and do your research. So, like, fair enough.
I'm hoping there might be some names I missed out, but
Okay.
you know, let's give this a bloody shot anyway.
Go
All
for
right,
it.
stream.
Look at this mixed meerkat.
Well, look
Oh,
at that.
it's a meerkat.
Get a nibble.
I thought that was like Aphrodite or something.
Okay.
Right, last time, session, chapter 2, session 2, Sailor's Song. Right, the team inside the shedding Selkie after their altercation with Split discuss why the shedding Selkie has so many people in it, why it's so popular. And why do so many people smell like seawater that go there? It's a very big mystery. So they come up with their theories and all that, and they decide, right, there's a pirate party coming soon. We should all go and have lots of fun at this pirate party. So they go to the party of pirates, and they meet a lot of people. One person named Sherry, I believe, just because they drank a lot of the sherry. One of the leaders of the pirate crew, the one of the fist, and she challenges Gwynva to a duel. Turns out she's a monk. Gwynva does not fare well one-on-ones versus monks, be getting drunk. And another very mysterious person enters the party, who goes by the name of Tuss. Starts talking to Sadie, asking about the Starlight survivors. Start asking about Orland. It's very suspicious. Who else? Podkin sort of melds in, pretends to be cleaning some tables and that, pretends to work there, but also just, this Tusk guy. It's got to be a conversation with Tusk. Same thing happens. Who's the team? Why are you together? Who are you? Like, what do you see in Orland, really? Very suspicious. But before they can piece it together that Tusk is actually split, he's already gone and talked to Eris. And so they're like, right, where is he? Get away from our friend. Go. Fuck off. He's just like, I just wanted to see how you thought of Orland. Right, sorry. I'm a bit of a decent guy, but nah. Orland's gonna die. Don't get in my way. So he goes away, puts a dampener on the party. So Split then finds Orland and hands him a revolver with one bullet and says, either you end it for yourself the honourable way, or we duel tomorrow morning just outside of town. Very good. The team meet up again, I believe, at Sadie's home, or at the new place that's getting worked upon, the new shedding Selkie, I believe. No, Kelpie's Nook. And Orland says, right, Split talked to me. He wants to 1v1 me, but I don't think we're about that. Let's discuss a plan. They think about faking his death. They think about just reasoning with Split, but all in all, they do it together. But while this is happening, Eris notices Sherry get bloody assassinated by someone, and then steals her keys and goes to her ship. So we run to the ship, and Thorella notices that this is none other than Jack Sprat, who takes up a big blue ball, big blue orb, and causes himself and the entire ship to disappear someplace. Oh yeah, they mentioned that at the party as well. There were some people saying, a bunch of ships disappearing, this is a big mystery. Like, no one knows what's going on, but turns out Jack Sprat is behind this. And through some deductive investigation, we deem that he's teleported all the way to underneath Windgrenade, somehow. And what else? Another one of the pirate captains, pirate lords, after being retrieved by a giant Podkin, Gwynva and Thorella, sees the power shift change from the spears taking over the fists, and he takes one of Sherry's 5 pieces of 8, because there's a big competition to see who can get them all. And that's a thing.
Well, there was a lot of lore last session. Oh, just gonna. Sorry, continue.
A lot.
I don't know the specifics. I think Sadie asked multiple times, but what is the meaning of it? And he was just like, it's a game. Who dies? So, next morning comes, Orland's all kitted out. No, Sadie gets a dream. JJ fucking meets her. But before he can reveal vital information, very heartfelt stuff, she bloody wakes up because Alison Gwynva wakes up when trying to do shit to Orland's armour. So then that happens. And finally, they tried to sneak out, leaving just Orland to meet up with Split, but the party isn't the best at stealthing. We need to work on that. So Split knows the party's there, but they're in the tree line, and the duel begins.
Indeed, the duel begins.
no.
We're gonna reenact that kind of end part there with Split that we did right at the end. I'm gonna do a little monologue thing that I did, and we'll kind of redo that bit, and then I'll move you guys onto the map, and we'll start combat. No time for any questions or anything like that today. It's time to get butts whooped. So,
Butts?
butts whooped. As
Not just one?
not just one, no. As
There it is.
as Orland walked towards Split, Split was taking off his long trench coat that you'd constantly seen him with, and draping it over these large runic rocks that were in the centre of this field just outside of town. You could see that his arms were covered in these thick black banded tattoos that went all the way up both arms. He's defined, but shares a lot of the kind of skinny, thin features, very lean, of that part of the Ruby City. He turns to Orland. He says, "Oh, you decided to come. But..." He pulls out the pistol. "I told you to come alone, Orland."
People looking out for me. But this doesn't need to go any further than it has to already. Stop this. Split.
One of us has to die today, Orland.
That doesn't have to be the case, you know. But would you do me the honor of telling me your real name?
The gods and my ancestors stand behind me as I condemn this soul to where it goes. And he cocks back the hammer of the pistol. Do you have any last words, Orland?
Sorry. And I'll run at him.
Sure. Okay, roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So stressed.
I'm not mentally
I-
stable enough for this session.
I almost don't want to click it. I will add Flash of Genius to that.
Of course you will.
So
That feels
25.
appropriate.
I will be rolling offline for the most part, but I will be
Oh, you
rolling...
bitch!
I have brand new bisexual dice, and I'm very excited about them.
what? Map.
Right, how far is it?
Map.
That split!
Oh,
Oh! I
Where
never
are we?
One
knew.
is ultra just now, or just?
You guys are down the bottom in the trees.
The bushes.
Thank you. I
Oh,
found this.
Ambrosia's with me. I will, at this point... No, I'll do it when it's my turn.
Ambrosia.
Ambrosia's with me. 14 gave Ambrosia to me, so she can see through Ambrosia's eyes.
Yeah.
Ambrosia's gonna be the first to die here. You can already tell.
Whoa!
We'll pop a diamond in Ambrosia's mouth. Straight up.
It's a 17 for split. You can all add to the turn counter if you want, and everybody can roll.
Okay.
Just 1 second. I'm just...
But you won't be able to start
dang it.
until one round goes round, and then you'll be able to
Cool.
start.
Yeah. Just chill.
Go.
Orland, Robert, did you say that you
20.
threw Ambrosia out your hood?
I'm going to do that as my turn begins.
Alright, sorry, I didn't know if you said it.
Yeah, it's okay. Right.
I got
Oh, nice. 25. Okay, first good roll. Hopefully it
Okay.
continues.
And that means you get to go first.
Alright,
So far.
I will just quickly whisper to Ambrosia, get to safety, and
Okay.
let Ambrosia jump out from the collar, and with my bonus action, I will activate the radiant consumption.
Okay.
That is on, and with my action, I'm going to cast haste on myself.
Okay.
And how that works, he's actually gonna pull out what seems to be like a syringe and basically give himself an adrenaline shot, and that's how that haste is gonna work for Orland.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's nice.
There we go. Get that
That's
done.
banging.
That's really cool. That's really, really cool.
And I'm gonna run up. And because I've casted haste, I do get one extra action due to haste.
Yes.
And what I'm gonna do is take the dodge action.
Okay.
Nice.
So you're not gonna attack.
Not initially, but at the end of my turn, which is there, Tusk will just take 6 radiant damage from being within my radius from the radiant consumption.
Sure. As you begin to run towards him, you see both of his arms begin to glow white around the bands as they begin to glow with this energy that's kind of expanding around you. Can you make me a dex save at the start of his turn?
At the start of his turn?
Yeah, which is right now.
Oh, so it is. Thankfully, with haste, that gives me advantage on dex saves. So that is good. Advantage.
15 passes.
Oh, thank fuck. Oh, good. Okay, cool.
He puts one hand down onto the ground and it begins to quiver and shake as the earth around you breaks up. You manage to keep your footing though.
Okay, thank God.
He is going to put away his gun and pull out a small knife, and he's going to stab at you with it.
And this will be at disadvantage because I did job.
Oh,
dodge.
disadvantage, good, because I just rolled a nat 20. So,
Fuck.
that is 17.
Miss.
Miss. Okay, he's going to stab again. That is 22.
Miss.
Oh my god. So he's slashing at you with this knife, and you guys are in this kind of dance almost. He's very, very fast, but with your haste, you're faster even still. And he's got this blood fury in his eyes. He, at the same time, drops 3 blue orbs onto the ground, and they begin to roll off into the distance and then disappear. Next up is Eris.
We having to wait a turn.
Oh yes,
Right.
but you can move up. You just can't make any actions. Like that makes sense.
Oh, okay. I can start running.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
But I can't cast any spells or
You
anything.
can't cast any spells or anything.
That's fair.
What kind of distance are we looking at
30
here?
feet is not very far. Oh, but I can dash. Yeah.
Yes. No wait, dash is an action. Dash is an
Oh,
action.
cool,
Only
that is
your
true.
movement.
Only my movement. Okay.
So 90 feet. We're looking
I'm
at.
just gonna do this. Like,
Question: are we having Thorella play?
30.
Yeah. I should also roll for Gaster.
Cool. I am also going to release Sooty from my pocket, where he stays.
That's the image for City?
That's Sooty, yeah.
That's very cool. That's
He's a
very
little,
cute.
he's a little guy. And let me just double check. Sooty's speed, 60 feet.
Whoa.
So Sooty, yeah, is gonna fly and start circling, ready to dive in if I need him to.
Okay.
Ready to touch spells.
Lovely. Is then Podkin, you can run up as well.
Yeah. Podkin's gonna see little Ambrosia going like across the grass. Who, by the way, Orland gave you Ambrosia gave you a little like lick before he jumped away,
Aw.
like an affectionate lick, not like an arkle lick.
Aye. And literally at that point, the liquid have evaporated with the radiant consumption.
Yeah, and Podkin's gonna start running towards Ambrosia. 15, 10, 7, yeah, like maybe like there.
Okay. Thorella has run and vaulted the falling tree and is now behind the falling tree hiding. It seems very Thorella. Gaster is gonna run this way to provide cover. Sadie, you're up.
I'm gonna run as well. Where is 35 feet? Just beside Eris. I don't. Yeah, that's me.
Gwenva, you have very small legs. What
I
will you
do.
do?
I do indeed. Oh, right. Well, this isn't very honourable, but I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Join the rest of the party.
Lovely. That updating as well? It is. Okay, then we get back around to the top of the round. Orland. You hear the snap of a bolt of a rifle before anything else. Can you make me a dex save, please?
Jesus fuck.
Is this someone else?
22.
You manage to move ever so slightly as soon as you hear it, understanding that that's the sound of a rifle. That's still gonna be 27 to hit.
Yes!
That's 11. So you take 18 piercing damage as
Jesus.
you feel the bullet hit your shoulder, and then you hear the crack of the bullet, and then suddenly you hear the bolt rack again, lightning fast, and another shot comes.
Oh. Wait, hold
this
on.
one is just a 23 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. That one, just being hit, you managed to drop down just a little and it whizzes right past your head. You have only ever known one person to be able to rack a rifle that quickly and fire again.
Me guys?
Yeah.
The bastard, he didn't kill Snake Eyes, he got him on his side.
Looking over in the distance, you can see a ghostly figure in the trees.
Like-
Where?
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 He's
Over
all like,
there.
come alone. No, that's the king.
Yeah, it's the king guy from Lord of the Rings.
Oh no.
And you can also feel something behind you as well.
Oh no, he's got all their
No.
ghosts.
I don't like this.
Orbs where?
What, 3 of them? He trapped the mercenaries?
He's all like, come alone, Orland.
Looking behind you, you can see the figure of Marine standing with her spear as she, you just left me behind, and she goes to stab at you.
Oh, this is fucking gnarly.
That's 21
Miss.
and 19. My rolls aren't great just now, but yeah, she's stabbing at you with the spear, while Split is kind of scrambling back and trying to let them take over. It's your turn now.
Chicken shit.
Okay. I turn back to everyone and just, like, I just fucking bark orders. I'm just shouting that my old... Don't even know what to say. Oh man, adrenaline. The mercenaries, take them out. Take out Snake Eyes. And then I'll just look back to Tusk, if he prefers to be known that, and just say Marine was one of the good ones. And I will cast Mirror Image as my initial action.
Sure.
And with my next action, I will attack with my Thunder Gauntlets, with my Hasty Extra action.
Okay, can you make me another dex save, please?
Okay. I'm going to... Nope, not going to add it.
Okay, so as you step forward to attack, Split moves faster than you can even really comprehend, and managed to get his foot behind you and push you down with his arm, and his arm begins to glow white. Can you make me a Constitution save?
That I can do.
Oh
Not
boy.
damage. Flash of Genius.
That's 16 then?
Yes.
16 just passes.
So that's why I say that. That's why I say that.
So you're gonna take half damage here. I can't be bothered rolling all of this. His hand begins to crackle with energy, and can you roll me a d6, please?
Yes, sir. 2.
A 2. That's gonna be your right arm that he's got hold of.
Oh no, that's my normal arm.
Oh, okay. And it begins to crackle with energy, and he's gonna do 24 damage into your shoulder, and you have disadvantage on melee weapon attacks. It's lightning damage.
Right, let me make an Arcon save. Keep up haste. This is still my turn though, yeah?
Yeah, still your turn.
Cool. Okay, cool. Still keep up haste. Right, at that moment, can I... Okay, no, let's just try and hit men with disadvantage, see if it happens.
Okay.
All this happened, not even during a turn, that's sucks. Oh my Jesus. Thunder Gauntlets. Does a 14.
A 14 does not
No.
hit, as he lets go of you and then takes a single step back as your thunderbolts just whoosh through the air.
Bonus action, defensive field, get some temporary hit points back up.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Next
Oh wait, everyone next to me takes their 6 radiant damage.
Perfect.
Right.
Yes.
Oh no, just Sooty take that.
Yes.
Yes.
Sooty does
No,
take that.
How much
Sooty!
health does Sooty have?
What's the range on that? Because Sooty's circling like above, like flying.
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay, I don't think Sooty's within that range.
But there's like high up. On the
Yeah,
high.
Because Sooty's got a flying speed of 60, so he'll be like 30 feet above, so he can get in and out, just in case.
Okay.
Smart.
Thank God you chucked ambrosia out your hood. Barbecued fucking squirrel.
That's all I was thinking of. I was just like, I gotta make sure I don't cook ambrosia.
Oh no! At least Sooty could come back.
So Split is gonna, after taking that step back and seeing you whiff with your punch, walk forward. Your tech can't save you now, Orland. And he's going to try and place his hand on your chest. That's going to be attack roll for him. That is a 26.
I'm going to roll for the mirror image then.
Yes.
Let's see. And must roll a d20 6 or higher. Oh god, oh fuck.
You got this.
Hey!
That's got rid of 1.
A great spell.
You watch as his hand hits the mirror image, pulses with energy that just dissipates the image away.
Which is funny because all of these images are looking as bright as Orland as well. So it's like a weird mirage of glowing beams of sunlight.
He's gonna stomp hard on the ground, and these blue circles are going to appear around his feet, leading up towards you. And he's, enough parlor tricks. Can you make me a dex save, please?
Okay.
This guy!
Excuse me, Tusk, did you want me to fight you by yourself? By yourself?
I knew you weren't gonna.
So if we Harold's gone, okay, bye Orland!
15 is not enough for that one. You get knocked prone, and you're gonna take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. That's
Guys, can you heal me quick?
6 bludgeoning damage.
Help me, guys.
If you go down, I can spare the dying you. That's why Sooty's there.
You've still got Death Ward cast on you,
That's it.
remember?
Yeah, that's true. It's just
Wording.
Death Ward might get used up quicker than we might think.
That's Split's turn. So now it's Eris.
Right.
Although, now that you're prone, he's gonna take a couple of steps back.
Oh,
No, wait. No, I'm not going to take a swipe. I'm
That's
saving my reactions for other things.
that's fair. Oh, that's ruined what I was going to do.
I need to use my flash of
Funny.
genius.
Oh, I'm sorry that the enemy decided to get out of range of the people that are coming.
I wanted to use my cool new feat, and you won't let me.
No.
But that's okay. I'll use something
Well,
else.
just move
I
closer.
can't get close enough. I can only get close enough while he was where he was.
Do
if I'm
something through
here-
City.
No, I've got my other plan. Okay, yeah, I'm
Sure,
gonna
I love
run
it. I love it. I love
there.
it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. And then let me just double check. Radius. And that's too close. Again, that'll get you. Yeah, on this spot here, so I'll hit Split and Ghosty. I'm going to cast Synaptic State.
Okay.
So they both need to make intelligence saves.
Ooh.
Oh, that's an interesting save.
That's an
That is an
unnatural
interesting
20 for Split, and it's
Split, you fuckface.
an 11 for Ghosty.
Okay, Ghosty fails. Split is all good, so that's 8d6 and then half for Split.
Damn.
Jesus, my god.
What spells this?
Synaptic State.
I've never heard of such things.
No, neither have I.
I'm gonna look it up.
Synaptic
Oh, yeah.
static.
Ah, I misspelled it.
Yes, synaptic static.
That makes more sense.
It's psychic energy explodes.
Yes.
With a
So that's-
20-foot radius sphere.
Yeah, so Ghosty takes 25 psychic damage, Split takes half, and Ghosty, their brain is muddled for a minute.
And what exactly does that mean?
For the minute, they need to roll a d6 and subtract the number rolled from all attack rolls, ability checks, and con saves to maintain concentration.
Okay.
That is
And they can make an
awesome.
intelligence save at the end of each turn.
To get rid of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
That's awesome.
That's a
I
cool
love it.
spell. I like that spell.
Yeah, it's cool.
I've never seen that one before. Nice.
And Sooty is going to continue circling at a height of 30 feet.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's Thorella's turn.
No, they're too far away. Okay, yeah, it's me.
Thorella's just gonna attack. And, well, she'll bonus steady aim. Bonus action steady aim. It's a 19. A 19 does hit. 6 piercing damage. Oh, I forgot to put on sneak attack. It's some amount of damage for sneak attack. 48? 46? How much sneak attack, guys?
I
4d6.
d6 at ninth level.
Definitely d6.
5.
It might be 5.
Yeah,
What level are we?
5d6
9? She's
at
it's 5d6 at this level.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys are the boss. That's 16 damage.
It's actually like 20d6.
Split gets hit in the shoulder with
Only
an arrow,
know.
but
So,
there's
yeah.
not a lot of padding around there. It doesn't really seem like it does much. Anyway, next up is Podkin.
Right. Why doesn't he get a plan and then everything fucks up? Podkin's gonna start moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and is like looking towards where she heard like the crack of the gun, but then turns to see Orland. Probably you looking a wee bit bad, Orland.
Let's see. I am about coming up to halfway health. But by splits things, he did half my health.
Yeah,
Seemingly, not even on his turn, on my own turn.
yeah.
It was very naughty of him.
It was very nice.
So she's looking towards. How many fucking spell slots do I have? Okay. She's looking towards the sound, but then kind of catches Orland at the side of her eye, and kind of goes like, "Okay," and holds onto her. Clasps her hands together, and then when she bursts them open, she turns into her chalice starry form, and then points the big old beam of light at Orland and casts Healing Word because, bitch, you far away. You prove far away. Healing Word at... Fuck it. 3rd level. Oh, you cunt.
No, that's okay. No, that's still good.
You
It's only one.
fucking...
It's only one of the dice that got like a 1 there, but it's still good.
Hang on. Let me go check something. How many D4 did that roll?
1, 2. Rolled 3d4 altogether.
Yeah. Oh, it was really bad. Okay, well, you get an extra... You get extra because of my starry form, because I'm in the chalice.
Awesome.
You get... 10. So you heal 20.
Thank you. That's awesome healing. Thank you, Podkin.
And she goes... And that's me.
Next up is Gaster, who is not really all that close to do anything. He'll just run up to here. Gaster, you're not useless, right? You can do things.
Do something to Marine.
Yeah,
Get her away.
We can have Marine. I think I've got Magic Missile. I do. Okay, cool. We'll just Magic Missile 2, 3, like another one for just, you know what, one more. There you go. That's just for good measure. Like, why not? That's 20 damage as he pew 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 fires magic missiles into Marine, who is getting shuddered from the back, and bits of her like expelling off to the side, and she's losing form, but she's standing over Orland with her spear ready to thrust down. Sadie.
Yes. A lot of people are going straight into the action. Sadie is not. She's seeing this little ghostly figure at the back. And I'm just going to use my action to dash 70 feet up to here. And I'm just going to wait.
Okay.
That's me.
Gwenva.
I'm going to use all my movement to run up beside Podkin. And I'll look at this ghostly figure that's standing over Orland and go, "Fuck off, ghost!" and throw my warhammer at them. Awapa. No!
No!
It was flying up in the air, like briefly misses Sooty. It's like by like that much.
I mean, to be fair, at that distance, that would have been impressive.
That would have been very impressive.
Yeah, I was 10 feet away from rolling at a disadvantage.
That's the distance you get for your warhammer. That's amazing.
Well, I looked it up and it's like between 20 and 60. Is that correct?
20 to 60
20.
is disadvantage.
Yeah, so anywhere between 20 and 60 is disadvantage.
After 60 is
okay.
impossible for you.
Yes.
I can't roll lower than a 1.
That's fine.
And then I will bonus action Healing Word Orland as well at 3rd level. Ew.
Nice.
Nice.
Fire!
That's max.
Nice.
Why has it got the 7 divine strike in there? Why
Yeah, why is...
why is the fire damage in there?
I don't know.
Just burning alive. Oh, I feel
I think I've
better.
set it to.
Oh.
I think I've set it to everything I do because all my attacks do fire damage.
Amazing.
Always divine strike, even when healing.
Ignore that.
Top of the round. Marine's gonna go first. Marine, Orland, you're like looking up from the flat of your back at Marine. You could have saved me! And she stabs down. It's gonna be with advantage.
Remember to subtract a d6.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god,
That fucked with her
why did I
brain.
roll a fucking 6 on that? That means it's only an 18 to hit.
That's a miss. Mate, that actually saved me. Like, if that thing wasn't there, yeah, you would have hit me.
And,
That's amazing.
That is 24.
Oh.
That is my AC.
So, meets it, beats
Wait,
it.
is it every attack?
Yeah, I already rolled it. I got a 5 on the dice.
It's you just roll 1d6 and you subtract that number, I think. I'll read it out for you if you want.
Yes, please. Let's clarify this.
During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as con saving throws to maintain concentration.
It's a 23.
It's
a 23.
Yes.
Oh, can you stay
Orland, you're just like rolling around on the ground, she's standing next to you, like that one bit of pasta that gets away. And that's gonna be her turn. Then sharpshooter.
You can make the intelligence save again.
Oh yes, thank you. That's a 3.
That will not pass.
Yeah. Not very intelligent marine. Anyway.
Oh no, how sad.
You hear this deep breath from the forest, Sadie, even over the din of battle, and then we're gonna get a shot off. That is 29 to hit.
Oh my Jesus.
Yup.
You feel the shot before you hear the bullet, and there's a massive rupture in your leg, like blinding hot pain. You are going to take...
We can't lose both our parents.
32 damage, piercing damage, and you are, well, crippled almost, because he took out one of your legs. You feel like you can't walk very far, all your movement is halved.
That's fun.
5.
I don't like this guy.
Another deep breath, and you hear the bolt rack, and he turns slightly. He's going to fire at Eris.
No, I'm so soft and squishy.
Yeah, actually, sort this guy out. He's also just a menace.
Yeah.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. And for you, that's 28 damage, and it
Ow.
fires straight through one of your hands.
Ow!
When you go to make your next spell, or try and do your next spell, you're going to have to make a con save to see if you can do the somatic components of the spell.
Okay, wait. Okay, cool. Ow.
You just got
I don't like
this hole in your hand.
Fuck.
Gnarly.
Orland, you're up.
Question, does the disadvantage only happen for the turn or for the whole fight?
Sorry, what?
When split,
it's for the full fight. It's for the full fight.
For the full fight?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Could I swap the arm that uses the to attack?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to move the shield to the hurt arm.
Okay.
So, because the bionic arm isn't actually holding on to it anymore, it does decrease my AC by 1.
Yeah.
But, alright, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to stand up.
Okay.
But I'm hasted anyway, so my movement speed is massive anyway. And I'm going to run to... No. I'm going to attack Marine.
Okay.
No. Let's do this. Right. Thunder Gauntlet. No attack. Please hit. Natural 1.
Faced with this like old friend, you're struggling, you're punching into the air, and then you connect.
Aye. There we go. That's 9 thunder damage plus the 10. No, the 11 radiant.
Yeah,
Consumption.
you feel your hands striking into the ethereal form, but the gauntlet seems to connect really strongly, and you can feel like ghostly ribs cracking underneath your punch.
And I will. Oh, I can attack again because haste.
Yep.
Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit, yeah.
Cool. And that's 11 damage.
As you punch in again with the gauntlets, you crack into her and she begins to electrify. Oh, you sick? You'd always be there for me. And she crumbles into dust.
I then turn to Split and just seething anger. I see. And with my bonus action, I will cast. Does that work? Sanctuary on myself? Yeah. Cast Sanctuary on myself. And then I run up.
Is Sanctuary concentration?
It is not concentration.
Cool. Then that works.
Go. Right. Run up to Split. I'll go to here. And end my turn. Split will take another 6. Is it 6 damage? 6 radiant damage.
That one is going to be enough for his mask to start snapping and breaking, and part of it crumbles away, and you can see the scar underneath, and you can see a single tear running down the scarred side of his face as he's fighting.
Well, that's my turn.
Next up is Split, who, in his renewed rage, kicks out at you. That is going to be...
You'd need to make a wisdom save for Sanctuary.
Thank you. The wisdom save is 16.
That's a fail.
Brutal. So I just can't attack you, is that right?
No.
Cool. This is a great duel, guys.
I am not allowing him to hit me. He's done enough.
He goes to hit and realizes he can't. You're so weak. And he's going to jump onto the rock, jump over the rock.
I will attack.
Go for it.
With my reaction.
Yeah.
Fuck him up. Come on.
Punch him in the bum.
29 to hit.
29 does hit.
Nice. 12 damage.
Sure. So as he's turning away from you, you connect into his shoulder, and some of the tattoos begin to ripple back. Can you make a Constitution save?
That I can do. Oh god, guys, I'm shaking this entire time. This is a lot of energy.
It's the adrenaline shot you took at the beginning of the fight.
I can't blast a genius because I've already used my reaction for the attack of opportunity. Chip.
So, the blast from the tattoos pushes you back 5 feet. And looking at your gauntlets, you can see that because they're magical, they have saved you from most harm. But you're still going to take some damage.
That's fair.
You take 14 lightning damage as a crackle runs up your gauntlets and back through into your arm.
Okay.
And then up into your attached, because it's metal. Metal arm.
Metal arm, yep, that's fair.
Metal arm, you know.
Cool. I still keep the haste up.
Okay.
Cool.
So, in his renewed rage, he jumps up onto the rock, and he jumps down in kind of like a flying kick into Sadie. That's going to be...
This will be at disadvantage because of the Thunder Gauntlets.
At disadvantage, that's only a 21.
Huh, only a 21?
Well, that wouldn't hit Orland.
Yeah.
I'm a bit squishier than Orland.
Does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay. That is 14 bludgeoning damage. And can you make me a dex save?
I can certainly try. Ha! Wait! I have a new feature. When we leveled up, I can reroll any saving throw that I fail, but I have to take the new one.
Well.
Oh, hey, there you go.
There you go.
Much better.
You see Split coming, and you manage to turn on even on your wounded leg, and manage to stop him from bearing down on you into the ground, but he kind of kicks off of you and lands next to you. I'm sorry, but I have to make a point. And he reaches out to you with his hand. Can you make... wait, actually, let me see if I hit first. That is right on the edge of a nat 20, and I'm not going to take that. So, that's 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Can you make a con save now, please?
Okay, you got this.
And then she has a
got
speech prepared.
She can make it in the afterlife, it's fine. Oh!
Fuck yeah.
May the spirit and JJ be with me.
You take half damage and you aren't going to get disintegrated, so that's good.
Yay.
Can you roll? Can you roll
Yeah,
a?
Split can do that.
Can you roll a d6, please?
Roll d6, I can. That's a 4.
So he does grab onto your head.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
That's 37 damage. As he grabs hold of your head and lightning begins to crackle around. You can feel your brain getting hotter and hotter, and bits of your skin begin to flake off and burn, and then suddenly you're dropped to the ground.
Guys, it is not looking good at all.
You guys
Okay,
say she
okay.
takes half because she took
That
on.
was
No?
half.
That was half.
That was half, yeah.
Guys,
2 hit points.
heal Sadie.
You're still up. So I
Put all
can
the
do
healing
it.
on Sadie. Heal Sadie.
You have disadvantage on all wisdom saving and intelligence saving throws for the rest of the fight. Next up is Eris.
I completely forgot to say something there. Yeah, okay, cool. So Eric's gonna scream because she's got a shot in the hand. And then she'll see this happen to Sadie, and she's gonna run forward and scream at Split, "You will not take them from me!" And throw her hand out. Can you make a strength saving throw for me?
Sure. It's a 14.
That fails! Ha! Yeah, so he's gonna be moved 5 feet away from Sadie towards the rock.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. I was expecting something bigger, I'm sorry.
The dramatic slam against the rock. Clearly.
Slam. He takes 1 bludgeoning damage.
He slams back against the rock, his tattoos stop glowing briefly. It's very dramatic.
It's more about the yeah. And then one Eldritch Blast at him, one at Mr. Ghosty in the trees.
Okay.
Da-ba-da-ba-da. Bam bam. Oh no.
That's one's against him. Oh wait, which one's against him?
And
Which one's against
Gusty.
Ghosty?
I said first one against him, second one against Ghosty.
Sure, so he slams back against the wall and then just like doubles over when he gets hit by this Eldritch Blast, coughs up a little bit of blood. But Ghosty in the trees doesn't even have to move, he just watches as it goes off into the forest and cocks back his rifle.
Well. Okay, yeah, that's me.
Great. Well, next up
Oh
is...
wait, Suti's happy there actually.
Okay. Next up is Thorella, who's still hiding. Still doing the hide, but we're gonna...
No, but Bella needs to get out there.
No, we're still...
He needs to out-snipe the ghosty guy.
Oh yeah, you make a good point, but then I can't steady aim. So, you know...
But then, she needs to be positioned anyway. 100%.
Where would you guys like Thorella to be positioned?
Right team.
You guys
Where
have to
are we thinking?
tactically move Thorella.
She can potentially just move 90 feet.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a whole movement, like go behind the rock even. Or
Yeah.
to the tree line.
She wouldn't. The rogue would not get that close to Split.
Yeah.
No.
She wouldn't do it. She would
So-
stay away from people.
Want
She
somewhere
would
she
more
can
likely go up
hide.
here.
Like there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Into the tree line. And that would just be your whole turn because that
Yeah,
was...
because she can't hide because she did that, but she'll
Aye.
hide next turn, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But because she can use her movement and her bonus action to dash. How
That-
far did she just move?
90. That was...
Okay,
the bonus
that's
action.
That was all.
Yeah.
That was all
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Sorry. I
No,
thought
no,
it
that's
was
cool. That's cool.
Okay, Bodkin, you're up.
She's in a better position now.
Podkin is gonna see her pals getting absolutely railed, and Sadie taking some massive damage to the head, and her star form is gonna start to crackle a bit, and all this static's gonna start pinging off her skin, and her hair is pure going like whoosh, with static energy. And she's looking pretty fucking pissed off, and all the glow from the stars starts accumulating in her eyes. And she is looking up to the sky and opens her mouth, and a massive fucking like thunderous boom comes out of her mouth, and a storm cloud splits across the sky. And I'm going to cast Call Lightning and have it ram down on Ghost in the trees, because if they fire at Sadie, it's going to be pretty bad.
Yeah.
So I need a dex save, please.
That one.
Then, my sweet papaya, they shall in fact be taking 3d10 lightning damage.
Ooh.
Can you roll 3d10 lightning damage, please?
That's 17 lightning damage.
One tree just gets smited with lightning, and you're oh fuck, and it just falls out of the tree and lands with a kind of thud on the ground, just a little bit ahead. Still got the rifle in his hands, still not turned to dust yet, but consider in a considerably worse position than he was before.
I can't heal with my starry form without casting a heal spell, so that's my turn.
Okay. Gaster has been doing nothing, really, so I guess he'll try and do something. He'll... God, I don't really have much, to be entirely honest. I don't really know what
Gaster do? He teleports, I guess.
He can teleport, yeah, that's kind of what he does, yeah. I guess I could cast Blight.
Yeah.
Blight
Blight
does
is
damage.
good.
I'll have to run 30
Blight
feet
does
up.
do damage.
Yeah. And then he's going to cast Blight on Split, and that's a Constitution saving throw from Split, which is another nat 1. Is this dice okay?
All the nat ones are
I think
coming.
it's very okay.
This dice is going in
Dice
dice
are
jail.
trying to help
The
us.
dice is going...
Do you know
that
how
dice is
many
going in
nat
dice
ones
jail.
we have rolled tonight?
Well, you should be putting roll 20 in dice jail as well.
You should be going on roll 20.
I should. In fact, you know what? I will. From now forward, I'm moving on to roll 20.
Nice.
Just because
Equality.
I do all of this while I'm at work, so
right.
all my stuff's in notepads instead of being on roll 20, so I just have to do it all manually. But I can do that.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
So that's 88 damage, and that's 40 damage on Split, who's now going to finally use one of his abilities that I've given him. Both of his tattoos glow, and he creates a large wall in front of him of this white
that's cool.
energy. The spell still manages to explode around it and into him, but he takes half damage there. Now his tattoos have taken on this kind of purple energy as he is sucked in some of that necrotic energy from the blight. Next up is Sadie.
Do you have
Well,
any
I'm
healing
going to
potions?
start off. No, but I have a second wind, so I'm going to start off by rolling that. Get my second wind, so I can get some hit points back. 9. Oh my god! I'm back, which is terrible. Okay. Who's near me? Who's about? So did you say there's a big wall of energy between me and Split now?
It's dissipated and it's all kind of gone back into his tattoos, and his tattoos are now glowing purple.
Okay, well, she's letting out like proper screams of pain, but she's going to move forward and she's going to attack Split.
He already used his reaction, so he can't do anything about that. Go ahead. Oh!
Yes!
There it is!
Let's roll that damage. Oh,
That is fucking head up.
Oh my god. 15.
19.
Yes, 19?
Yeah.
Yes, 19 damage on that first attack.
Yep, just
The
about.
second attack?
20
That's
hits.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And that's another 15 damage.
So Split's like trying to walk back away from you as he sees you coming up with your blade, but you close the distance between you guys so quickly, and you've gotten backed against the wall, and slice, you're cutting across and burning the wounds as you're doing so, and your last hit cuts up and across the mask, leaving a large scar across his face and completely taking off the mask now. He's looking at you with these golden eyes with just hatred in them.
She's like licking him. She goes, I don't want to do this.
Gwenva, you're up.
Okie dokie. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to turn around to Podk and go, right, don't look, this is really gross. And she's going to start like making this chittering noise. And from under the rock, this large plague of insects begins to rise up around the rocks and encircle Split.
Oh,
Can
God.
you make a con save, please?
That's quite gross.
I almost took that spell today. I almost prepared it.
That's an 11.
That's a fail.
What spell's that?
Insect plague.
Ugh.
Yeah. So that's just surrounded by these ants and locusts, and he's going to take 4d10 piercing damage.
Ouch.
Oh no, I went off roll 20.
Oh no, don't do that.
It was an accident.
There are no accidents.
I guess I'll leave then.
22 piercing damage.
The bugs are biting away at him, leaving these large welts, and he's thrashing and trying to get away, but they're just ravenous, eating away at his flesh. With one last monstrous scream, they all kind of flood away, but yeah, that looked like it hurt.
I believe they're still there, actually.
That's
What
a
do they stay for?
concentration spell.
Oh, it's concentration?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Cool, well
Up
that
to 10 minutes.
that kind of pushes on who I'm going to do this to then, that's good. I don't want that to
and
be
then-
going.
As a bonus action, I'll
Concerns me.
heal Sadie with another 3rd level healing word. Ignore the fire damage.
Sadie's fine with fire damage now.
Yeah.
So 11.
Nice.
Oh,
Thank you
wow.
very much.
Top of the turn, you all hear a whistling sound.
Oh
And
no.
looking up, you can see what appears to be things falling from the sky. You hear
Oh,
a
dear.
sound, Orland.
Oh no. Oh no! Oh fuck! It's I know who this is.
Who is it?
Bombs away! And mortars begin to fall from the sky. Can everybody make me a dex save, please?
It's fucking Omicron.
Everyone? That's
Yeah,
fucking
everyone.
dead guy.
The guy who went to the funeral for.
Oh fuck.
No.
I'm gonna add my dark one's own luck to that.
Oh,
Okay,
fucking
so
dick.
Thorella passes, Orland passes, Sadie passes,
Mine's a 16 now.
that passes. So none of you are getting hits.
Oh, thank God.
Those of you who failed that, which includes Gaster, are getting hit by a mortar. So a mortar lands next to you, and on it you can see there is it's a kind of ghostly mortar. You know, it's got this kind of blue ghosty color. But on it you can see is inscribed rather crudely what appears to be a dwarvish finger. Just go like this, and it's the last thing you see before it explodes in your face. You're going to take 4d6 11. That's 11 necrotic damage.
Oh, ow.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool, yeah.
I'm going to make a con save for Insect Plague.
Oh, yep, same for lightning. Which I get to do it at advantage
right.
because of my... Yeah.
Split is kind of struggling to contain this energy that's in him, and he claps his hands together and pushes it out towards Gwynva. Gwynva, can you make me a dex save, please?
Oh wait, it's a +1 now for dex saves.
It is indeed.
Woo! Watch
Luxury.
Gwynvo ace this. No.
So I don't have to roll for that. That's 20 damage, 20 necrotic damage, because that's the amount that he took. So he fires that back at you. So you can roll your con save there.
Yep.
Okay, still passes.
Yep.
And now for Snake Eyes, who is lying on the ground, kind of winded, rolls over and aims down his rifle and fires at Sadie.
No.
Sadie must save.
20 hits.
Yep, that hits.
He's slid a bullet in particular into the chamber. Fires, and he's going to do 3d6 damage, and it's bludgeoning damage. And you realize as it hits you that it appears to be like a beanbag bullet. It wasn't looking like it was going to pierce you. It just put you down, so you're at 0.
I'm at 0?
Oh wait, how much health do you have left?
I've got, after that, 9.
Oh, damn it, I thought I was knocking you down to...
Mhm.
That's why I used the
No,
bean... That's why I used the...
extra heal.
Oh, that's why I used a beanbag bullet, so that I wouldn't kill you.
I couldn't heal myself, and then Gwynva healed me as well.
Oh, he was told not to kill anybody. It's a whole thing. Oh, well, he's gonna load another one in then.
Another beanbag.
Beanbags
That's a
for everyone.
26, there you go.
Jesus.
That's
Okay.
another 13 damage.
Yeah, okay, now I'm down.
This time he knocks you down. There you go. Orland, now it's your turn.
Jesus, man. Jeez Louise. Would I be able to... How high is this big rock?
He jumped really fucking high. That was like 15 feet tall. He just like leaped into the air. It was clearly some kind of magic.
Would I be able to like sort of jump up bits of it and like land up here to this square? Like, would I be able to do that?
Give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Yeah. I'm gonna do athletics. I'm gonna use my bionic arm to give me leverage.
Yep.
So I have advantage.
Yep.
21.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's good. Yeah, you pretty handily jump up onto the rock.
Brilliant. And with my action, I see that Sadie's down. Oh god, I don't like that. And I'm going to cast Cable Whip on Split.
Okay.
And hopefully hit him and drag him up to me.
Sure.
Not at advantage. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
Nice. So I will hit him, give him the damage. 12. Oh wait. I never thought about that. Would the spell? It's a spell. Would the bionic? Nah, don't count the bionic arm damage for that.
Okay.
So it's just 11 radiant plus the 6 magical piercing
Okay.
from it.
And how far does it drag him?
10 feet closer to me.
Okay, I'll drag him all the way up then. As it like latches around his neck and pulls him up, and he's scrabbling the whole way, trying to get purchase on the stone, but eventually makes it up there with you.
Cool. And as I carry him straight up to me, I now, like, as if it was like a tether, I'd bring him to me and go in for a thunder gauntlet punch.
Okay.
22 to hit.
20 hits.
and that does have the bionic, and that's 10 thunder damage.
Okay. Bam into the face, and you can see now that you're looking into these like proper golden eyes of the tribes of Ruby City, tribes around Ruby City, and he's smirking at you, like this is all he's ever wanted.
All he sees is just pure white sunlight, nearly blinding him. He doesn't see my face. Bonus action, defensive field.
Okay.
Get my health. And end of my turn, he takes an extra 6 radiant damage.
He's burning and blistering just being in your presence, but his smile never fades.
And that will be my turn.
Okay, as he's kind of pushing himself up, he's very wavy on his feet, kind of looks almost delirious, almost drunk as he's standing over you, or standing next to you. He's just not short, but you know, he's not ridiculously tall either.
Yeah.
I never met. She was never my target, Orland. And he'll reach out with his hand to you. I'll roll here. Plus 9.
Ouch.
That's terribly sad. Okay,
Is that to hit me?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing again.
Go.
That's a 20? That still doesn't
misses.
hit. It still
Yeah.
doesn't fucking hit.
Orland, give him a flash of genius.
Alright, I can't flash a genius attack rolls.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do the other thing then. He's going to stomp down onto the rock and attempt to crack it. That's going to be...
Ooh, how very cinematic.
Nope, doesn't manage that either.
Having a bad day.
Split's not having the best time right now, but it's okay because his mask is fully off now and he's in full rage mode, so you'll get legendary actions.
Oh shit. This was like easy bot first level. Oh no.
Next up is Eris.
Right. Sadie's down.
Mhm.
Is Sadie down in stable or down in death rolling?
Down in death rolling.
Fuck. Okay. Fixing that. Spare the dying. Because I don't think I have any health potions. Let me just double check that. No. I have some blood.
Blood could be
Wait.
good.
He said he want my celestial blood.
Oh.
No, I'm okay, thanks.
Okay.
So you're gonna be like, have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Silgoth? Sign here, please.
3 samples. No, spare the dying Sadie, so she is now stable.
Okay.
And will not die. And she's kind of cradling her body, trying to protect her with her tiny little skinny half-elf body. And then she's gonna look up at Split and reach out her hand, kind of do like a motion, and I want to do another strength saving throw.
Strength is so bad.
Yes.
Yeah, that fails.
Uh,
Yeah, so he's gonna get yonked up 5 feet away from Orland.
I guess
Should mention,
catch himself there.
I should
Fine.
mention with the bugs around him, he's in difficult terrain.
Things are not going well for Split right now.
We're not taking chances.
No.
My God, guys, give the man a break. It's just his
No.
episode. Is that your turn, Eris?
Yes.
Okay,
Sadie's down. We're scared.
Thorella's turn.
It's okay, I'm cuddling her.
Thorella is going to. I guess should I deal with this guy? Who's over here?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
I bet you should love his gun.
Oh no.
It's the polite thing to finish him off.
Aye.
16. The 16 hit?
Saying in her establishment.
A 16 does not hit Snake
Oh,
Eyes.
no.
So that just goes straight through the trees and misses, and that's all rogues can do. So there you go. Podkin.
I turn to Gwynva with like all this static bouncing off my skin and my hair, like kind of going crazy and looking at all the bugs and going, oh, they're so cute. And then bring another fucking lightning bolt down on that motherfucker in the trees. So that's another deck save, please. That is the fail.
He has a +7. What's going on? What's it?
It's a 13.
13's enough to kill him.
Nice.
Just
I would like
crack
him
through as he turns to
barbecued.
dust.
Oh yeah, he's a ghost.
Yeah.
And then bonus action, healing word to Sadie.
Okay. Sadie's back in it.
Let me just roll that for you, darling. Let me just roll that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do roll.
Oh yeah. And then you get my tattoos glow, and you get extra as well, because I'm still in the chalice form.
T'Challa.
So you
Nice.
heal 19,
Nice.
That is sick. Thank you.
and then I look to Gwynva with that wee poor guy dissipating in the background, and I do like a little wink, and that's to me.
Well, it's Gaster's turn. I guess he'll just cast Magic Missile again.
Yeah, man.
How many Magic Missiles did I cast last time? 5? So
Yeah.
Was it?
5 sounds right, yeah.
yeah, so actually I can cast Blight again. I've still got another 4th level spell slot. But anyway, I might need it for Dimension Door, you know? Gaster would do that. He might need it for Dimension Door.
Yeah. Keep it for
Yeah.
defense.
He fucking loves that spell.
It really does. 12 damage on pew pew pew. But Split is just so focused on Orland right now that it just barely registers as it's hitting into him. Split's going to take a legendary action right now before Sadie fucks him up. No, not okay with that.
I mean, fuck you up!
He's going to point one of his hands at Orland, and the tattoos begin to glow one by one, charging up the arm. Can you make me a dex save?
A dex save.
Okay,
I'm so happy I casted haste.
Nice.
Yes, it's like
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Come on, do it. Nat 20.
Fuck yeah.
I never get to do anything cool. You step out of the way just in time for this bolt of energy to fly past you and completely incinerate some trees in the distance. You take no damage from that, and the tattoos on that side of his right arm stop glowing.
I would like to dodge it by casting the cable whip onto the ground and having it keep me up as I pretty much like Neo, like fall over at the end of the rock there, and then use the cable to pull myself back up.
It's like a Matrix dive.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It would have been cooler if I'd hit you, but you know, that's fine. Sadie, you're up.
Let's hit Split. Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Look at this split.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's another
Oh.
crit.
Vinny, it is your own fault. You did say I'm going to do legendary action before Sadie fucks them up.
Yeah,
So
I did say that.
It's not that bad. That's only 13.
Okay, that's not so bad.
Oh, but I get another one. That's like
That's the
another
exact
20.
I think
that's
that's
exactly what you
That's
did.
the
Oh, shit.
same.
Yeah, that's okay.
Wow.
I get 16 damage.
Oh god.
More than the crit.
And you're just like slashing at his thighs, like while he's standing up on the rock, and he's bleeding profusely down onto the rock, but he doesn't even really seem to notice you back there.
Oh man, he's set.
That's good.
He's making another legendary action though, and he's he's going to use one of his legs here and kick down at you, Sadie, from behind. That's going to be 27. So I only
Yep.
roll well when I'm rolling to hit Sadie. This is good to know.
Really? Oh wait, is it disadvantage because I hit him with the Thunder Gauntlet?
Swear to God, if I-
Aw,
Okay, it's fine.
Okay, okay.
That's
okay.
not-
sad little
Okay.
face.
Okay, we're alright. We're
Your
alright.
We're good.
face. Your face.
So that's going to be 21 damage. 3d6 of that is. So that's the first 8 of that is bludgeoning, and then the next 13 is
It doesn't matter. I'm down.
Okay. Go. Gwynva, you're up.
I'm going to move 20 feet in. He needs to make another con save for the insect plague.
Oh, God.
The digs.
He's not good at that. Okay, 18.
Ooh. I believe an 18 passes, so he will take half damage.
Okay.
I'll roll the 4d10. So is that
11 damage?
11, yeah.
Yeah.
Good, that's
11
good.
piercing damage. And I will throw my Warhammer at him.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
14 does not hit, but the bugs are eating away at him. He's just covered in welts. Blood is running all the way down him. He looks very weak.
And I will use 4th level Cure Wounds on Sadie. Because I
Do you want
can.
me to,
I am
do
about
you
to.
not need to my touch?
Oh, not Cure Wounds, sorry,
Yep.
Healing Word.
Alright,
That's
that
what I
makes
meant.
sense.
I am going to use my last legendary action. That's it.
No. I like that you give us warning.
And the only
Well,
person who's in range of it is Sadie, so, you know.
So 16 for you, Sadie.
You might be losing that 16 very soon.
Yeah,
At least you're not
Yeah,
dying.
this will stop her. Yeah, exactly.
exactly.
Split is going to kind of jump down onto Sadie with his hand primed. Sadie, can you make me a Constitution save, please?
Yes.
And he gets to roll as well here.
Flash of genius.
Nine.
That's what, 15?
Yeah,
That
15
fails.
then.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
Ah,
Um,
Worry, he doesn't look cool doing it because he's like getting slowed down by the bugs.
yeah, he's just covered in bugs as he jumps down. So,
actually, that kind of looks pretty metal.
yeah.
Like a slow fall with bugs.
Can
It's
you
just
roll
the
me?
Candyman
Can you
now.
roll me the d6, Sadie?
Yes.
Okay, that's on the
Three.
chest. So
Cool.
he grabs straight over your heart and begins to pulse you with this energy. That's going to be 34 lightning damage.
And
my
she's
God.
down again.
It's like a yo-yo.
And you were downed by that. So can you make me another Constitution save?
No, don't do
Yep.
How many times can you use your Indomitable?
15. Only
15,
once.
15 passes for the disintegrate. You feel yourself being turned to dust under his hands, but the pulse going through his arm just isn't quite strong enough to take all of you away. But yeah, that was close.
I'm going to finish my turn by moving 10 feet forward.
We're again at the start of the round, which means that more deck saves for
Oh,
exploding Omicron.
Forgot about
Ugh.
that. Deck saves from everyone.
You hear from the forest, yeehaw! As more bombs begin to fly over.
Does this feel like a weird
I just
boss
failed
level?
because I'm down.
It does.
Yeah, you just auto fail because you're down.
Yeah.
Like in Cuphead or something like that?
Mm.
That was Gaster passed. And Thorella passed.
Nice.
So the only people that failed were Gwynva and Sadie. Sucks, I guess. These ones, when they explode, when they come next to you, they're painted as if they have like legs straddling them, as if someone's riding them. And these ones are going to explode for 7d6. That's 20 fire damage.
I will take
That's just
10 of that.
total fail.
Do we take half of that when we pass
When
it?
you
Yeah?
pass, you take none of it.
Cool.
And that's just one fail for me, isn't it?
It is indeed, yes.
Cool.
Next up is Orland, not Split. My bad, sorry, it's Orland next.
It's okay. Orland just sees. Hey, Split! No.
He's down there, he jumped down and hit Sadie. He's down, he's on the ground.
Well, now Orland's going to do that thing where he jumps straight to Split.
Okay.
And you know how in Full Metal Alchemist, when Greed lunges at King Bradley?
Uh-huh.
Like, it's going to be like that kind of thing. It's just like, okay, nah.
That is not a good comparison for you. Like, like Greed loses that fight badly.
No. That's the emotion I'm feeling once. It's just like utter seething, like just attack dog.
Okay.
Thunder Gauntlet. Oh no.
That does not hit.
Right, second hit then. 25.
That does hit.
There we go. 12 radiant. 11 radiant, 1 bionic. That's the lowest I could do for the Thunder Gauntlets.
Okay. Good
And
stuff. Good stuff.
with the extra action, I'm gonna. Seeing that I'm now near my friends, near Sadie, who is dying, I can't have my radiant consumption burn her up, so I'm going to deactivate the radiant consumption now.
Okay.
And with my hasted action, I calm down for just a split second, and I then use my healing hands to place one of my hands upon to Sadie's shoulder and cast my healing hands, giving her 9 hit points.
Oh, thank fuck.
As Sadie stands... is that your turn?
Yeah, I just face split again, but that's it.
As Sadie stands, Split moves away the hand that's been on his stomach, and you can see bits of his entrails coming out. He says, "You should have finished me off, Orland." And he darts forward. And that's going to be for his finishing move. 23.
Oh, it just...
To hit me?
Yeah, to hit you.
That is my AC now because I had to swap the shield.
Oh no!
With his hand, his left hand that is still pulsing with tattoos, he grabs you by the neck and lifts you into the sky. He says, "Thank you, Orland. I can look into your eyes as you die." Give me a Constitution save, please.
Yes, I can. Flash of Genius, add 6. It's 19.
Okay, that means you're only going to take half damage here.
Yep.
As all of the energy in Split's body pulses through him, and those of you who are around can only see bright white light for a second as everything funnels into Orland. And that's 49 damage.
Is that halved, yeah?
No, that's the full.
That is the half.
That is the half.
No, that's you take half of that.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, so you take 24 damage.
Ouch. I'm still up.
That's nothing.
As he kind of slumps down a little, and the energy is kind of leaving him, he looks up at you and realizes you're still up. Ancestors, grant me more strength. He stands up, still holding his wounds, and he's going to reach into his back pocket and pull out a small dagger and swipe at you.
Watch this be in that way.
It's a 15.
no.
That's a
No.
miss.
He's just
Oh, I feel bad for
struggling
him.
and swiping at you.
Orland
Tears
will
are in
just
his...
grab his hand that he had the knife in as he tries to hit me with that, and he just stops him from stabbing.
He's
Just
weak and fatigued, and he's stumbling towards you. And he's got just enough strength to wrench away from you and continue trying to stab, but he's on his last legs.
Okay. Okay, I think you can take him.
Eris.
Okay, I'm gonna go and stand behind Split, and then I would like him to make a strength saving throw again, please. Oh, that passes.
He's
Oh.
filled with determination. He cannot be pulled away.
Well, that's fine. I'm gonna go around to his side then, and grab his shoulder, and just look at him, look in his eyes. I know he's probably not gonna look at me. He's trying to stab Orland. Which arm is he stabbing with?
His right.
Okay, well, just gonna rest one hand on the shoulder, one hand on the left. Stop now before it's too late. It's not too late.
You can roll persuasion.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going through a lot right now, guys. Like, it's all gonna split a break
I
here.
don't think if I have anything that'll help me with that, but I don't think there is. Unless I cast suggestion, but
Seems
can I
to
cast
naughty.
suggestion?
No, it's
Or is that like immoral?
it's pretty immoral.
It would only last like briefly anyway.
The next up is Thorella. Guys, I'm gonna put this up to a vote because I think Thorella would just fucking kill him.
Do you want me to go ask if she wants to make the finishing move?
Yeah, please.
Damn it. I know exactly what I would have done if I had the chance.
Bailey fucking wins the last shot. She's not even here.
Yeah.
My cat's better dying on if he dies. I know it's not technically how it works, but I did it for Aspatchel.
I'll bring him back and then we can kill him each. We can all have a go.
Oh my god.
No! I feel bad for this guy. I feel more bad for us because he's trying to kill us, but
He
I
still
feel
has
bad for him.
legendary actions. Don't forget.
Her
Good for
exact
him.
words were, "Yes, do it, do it."
Okay. 16 doesn't hit, so so it's fine.
Oh my god.
He's still alive.
Damn.
Podkin, you're up.
Okay, Podkin's gonna move forward. And he's gonna stand and like look to Orland almost for like permission while there's like the sound of like thunder and stuff crackling above.
Orland. Yeah, we'll look at Podkin and just sort of turn to look at Split again. And just sort of like bow his head down in acceptance. Thinking that the inevitable is going to come. Go for it.
And then she'll turn her head back to Split, and like all the static energy will start crackling off it again and zoom down. He needs to make a dex save, so
He's gonna
this could be really
purposely
embarrassing.
fail
Oh,
because he lifts one hand up to the sky.
What's gonna power him up?
Because
Uh-oh.
all his tattoos are lightning.
no.
And he's gonna take this to have enough strength to defeat his one nemesis. Please roll damage so I can see how much fucking energy I have to use.
Podkin, I don't give you permission, Podkin. I don't give you permission.
Okay. So he absorbs the 14 lightning into him, and you can see part of him crackling and burning up with the energy, but his tattoos turn on again.
Oh, well then, hang on, let me just double check something.
It's like, what the fuck?
Oh god.
Wait a minute. Give me just a second, please. I just need to double check. Fuck. It's an action. Alright. Is Sadie still down? No.
Sadie's up.
Oh, she's up.
She's up.
She's
Okay.
lying on the ground.
You realise you can... It's each creature within 5 feet of that point. So where exactly did
Yeah.
you crack the lightning down?
Wait. I thought it was like
Oh,
just on a
no.
5 foot bit. Oh no. I thought it was just
Fucking
on like a
no.
wee
No,
5
it's
foot
a
square.
5 foot radius from there. I'm still. I need this. I need this energy,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
I've already done the cutscene, but you're gonna have to hit
Oh,
somebody
no.
with it.
It would have
Well,
been.
see, I think I have the
uh,
most hit points out of everyone.
Yeah, so if it was there, if it was
Right
there,
behind
it
them.
would have hit. Yeah,
Okay, cool. So,
That's okay.
Eris, you need to do the dex save as well.
yeah.
I'm great at those.
Yep, it's fair. Eris killed you with a big fire brigade bomb, you know.
Your own bit.
Oh,
Hey!
You only take 7.
You take half.
yay! I am
But
bodied, but
oh, okay, so Podkin's like called down this lightning, expecting him to be like fucking obliterated, and then when she sees, he's like, yeah, she's gonna be like, and then healing word at Sadie just in case he tries to punch her again because it's a bonus. I'm really sorry, lads.
He just wants to
That's the
disintegrate
drama.
Orland, guys. Like, come on, let him do a little disintegrate. It's fine.
no,
Just as a treat.
And you,
no disintegrating dad.
another 19 for you altogether.
Whoa! I am looking good again.
Maybe close to disintegration, guys. That's scary.
And then Brosia just looks at me and then shakes his head like, and that's it.
Oh no.
He's gonna use all 3 of his legendary actions here in one go to do the exact same thing that he did last time to Orland, where he dashes forward and grabs him. Finish and move again. Round 2.
Uh-oh.
Let's go, Orland. Can you give me a con save?
Oh wait. Yes. Yes, I can.
Sorry.
I swear I clicked it. Did I click it?
Mm-mm.
It's not coming up.
Hold on. Let me try it one
Oh no.
more time. Click. Is that anything?
14 is...
Might just be slow.
Maybe it's gonna take time.
Oh.
There we
Yeah,
go.
there we go.
Oh,
Oh,
my
no.
god!
No.
It's here now, guys.
Okay, well, you're gonna take
Yeah.
the full damage from this hit. And then if it takes you to 0, you have to make another con save to see if you get disintegrated. Just so we're all
Remember,
aware.
he has death ward still on him.
That's a good point. It will not save you from going to 0 and getting disintegrated, though. That's how the spell works.
I have.
That's fair.
It will stop you from, like, if you would just go to 0, right? That's how death ward works.
And also any instant kill thing doesn't happen if he doesn't like get put to 0.
Hold on. Let me make sure I know exactly what I'm doing, so that I don't... If a spell is on effect to an effect that would kill it instantaneously, the effect is negated against the target and the spell ends. Oh, okay, yeah. This isn't gonna kill you unless I... No, never. There's no way I kill you here. But he doesn't know that.
I'm at 1 HP, yeah?
That's 54 damage.
From 25 to 1. But here's the thing. I need to make a con save to concentrate on a spell.
Yeah. Like, can you make the con save anyway to see if you would have been disintegrated?
Sure.
Just so I know.
Okay.
Just so I know.
Okay. This
Curious.
con save is for disintegration.
Okay.
19.
Ah, you'd be fine. You would be
Ah,
fine. Ah, no issues. No issues.
But here's the thing. This next con save is to see if I keep haste up.
Right.
So I need to get a 26. 27?
27.
Do you need natural 20?
A natural 20. Yeah, or what? Do you have Flash of Genius still?
Yeah, but I'm not going to use Flash of Genius for this, because I know what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, thank God that wasn't the other way around.
I'm going to. Oh my fucking god! I'm just going to use
my
my mind sharpener,
Right. Okay.
which basically, if I fail a con save to concentrate on a spell, I instead just pass it.
The fuck is that? You know, I just simply choose to pass. Actually.
Yeah, hold on.
Um,
There we go. Hold on. I'll copy and paste it. To show you what it does.
That's
How are
amazing.
artificers real? That's
I
ridiculous.
think they are.
The problem is, I have so many reaction-based items, so it's like choosing between them.
Yeah, definitely.
There.
Well,
Super
Split
support.
lifts you into the air and again channels all of his energy through into you. And to
Oh.
everyone else, it looks like you're being disintegrated. Oh god, our cameras are all gone. And it looks like you're being disintegrated, but you kind of manage to hold yourself together as these runes begin to crackle around you, and suddenly he has to let you go as all the energy leaves his body, and you are prone on the ground, but you're at 1, and Split looks down at his hands that are now burnt and craggly. I really failed this time. And he just slumps to his knees.
I know what to do. I know what to do with this.
Kill him.
Oh, yeah. But
Right before that, hold on.
I have-
we're
I have to
gonna
wait.
go back to break screen for a second so I can fix the
Okay.
cameras.
there's something I really want to do. This is going to be so. I think it's really good for the story because I'm assuming we're both on like 1 HP here.
Yeah, basically.
Right, I know exactly what needs to happen, just to test.
Give him a wee
something.
kiss.
That's scary.
Yeah,
I know what I plan to do, but
I understand it's Gaster's then Sadie's and Gwynva's turn, but I'm really interested to try something.
Say they wouldn't attack him anyway.
Yeah,
He's too pretty.
He's your big dad.
like we're both just slumped on our knees, just on our last legs, literally.
Yeah, literally. Okay, almost done here. Bum, bum, bum. There's one there. You are no longer drunk and discussing it with Orland's wife.
Trail suddenly sobers up.
Trail stumbles out the bushes like.
Who's been controlling me all this time? They didn't do a good job. Oh, that's not. This is always the hardest one. I don't know why.
Which one's that?
Molly's always the most difficult one for some reason.
Molly, you're so problematic.
Just a difficult Molly.
Sorry, I can't help it, guys.
So high maintenance with all your fame.
Hey, do you know she's in a YouTube compilation?
Oh my god, guys, I made it. So famous now.
Okay, I've slipped back across. I'll adjust the cameras as we go a little bit more, and we're obviously about to go on break anyway. But next up, we have Podkin? I want to say it's Podkin.
No, it was
Just went-
Podkin
no,
Power.
it's-
Yeah,
Gaster.
because you lightning me up.
I just
Yeah.
powered him up, yeah.
Yeah, good times, good times.
Just give him a fresh Duracell battery, yeah.
Gaster is going to.
Gaster gonna get the finishing shot.
No.
No.
Because I wouldn't do that. He's going to run up and he's going to cast Aid on the 3 of you there. So you all get 5 extra maximum hit points and 5 current hit points.
Who does?
Woo!
That's Sadie, Eris, and Orland. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and cast at a 4th level, so make it 15.
Right, what do we get?
Aw.
Sorry.
15 current hit points and 15 maximum hit points.
So like 15
Oh my
healing and then
God.
also a 15 on Tormax.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. I like Gaster.
Oh, okay.
Next up is Sadie.
Oh, okay. So Sadie is watching this play out, and she's just gonna like sheath her scimitar and just watch Orland. That's all she's doing.
Okay. Gwynva.
Okay, Gwynva's seeing that the situation's going to like a kind of standoff. She's going to call off the bugs, so no more con saves for him.
Yes, no more bugs.
But she's going to run up and kind of press herself up against the rock here and just ready in case something happens to go in with a hammer attack, but not do anything.
Top of the round. You hear a very faint woo. And like a single mortar comes flying into the field and lands next to all of you. Can everybody who's next to Split make a dex save?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is Split just gonna die to his own fucking mortar? How dull.
This one's got a sad face on it.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
No.
Yeah, this is
No,
sad.
that's next
dang.
week.
Oh, fuck.
Ouch!
We all get downed.
Yeah, so that all of you fail.
Yeah.
Split is going to do one as well. Oh, Split passes.
Of course.
And when it explodes, it's going to explode out with radiant energy,
Oh, dear.
and it's going to do 86 damage. It's 22 damage. I've been rolling really low on these. Like, these are all
Thank-
dragon breath attacks, and I've been rolling like really
Is that
low.
what that is? Oh my god.
Thank goodness for Gaster, is all I'm gonna say.
Orland,
Thank
it's
you,
your
Gaster.
turn.
Right. We are both just spent. And he's going to look at Tusk and just say, "You fought the good fight. You have honor in you. This doesn't have to be the end for you still, but this is your last chance at your own redemption." And he's going to pull out the revolver Split gave Orland, and he's going to hand it to Split. Make your decision, Split. What do you really, truly want? What do you do? And I'm going to hold my action to see what he does with the gun.
Split takes the gun in his hands, and on his knees he looks up, his mask completely gone, large scar across his face, brand new from Sadie, and the burning still red and raw from all those years ago. I want to see my family again. He puts the gun by the handle into your hand and pushes it against his head. And there's only one way there, Orland.
Orland will stare into his eyes and hold the gun. And he'll pull the trigger. But no shot comes out. It wasn't loaded.
Yeah, you took the bullet out.
I took the bit out.
I remember. Split bursts into tears.
Consider this your second chance.
I don't... There's nothing else left for me.
Not for Split. But for Tusk, there may be something.
You have given me the greatest dishonor that there can be. You leave me here mortally wounded. The one person that I was meant to kill. My ancestors look down on me with disgust. You think I am going to get to go to see them after all of these?
Please forgive me. Your death does not need to be the forgiveness.
Never.
That's okay. Just live your life and make the world a better place.
You realize he's reaching for his dagger still, even in his wounded state.
Orland then, almost sort of stifling back his own emotions, will then pull out his obsidian dagger and, I guess, race to
Sure.
stab him in the throat then.
No.
Sure, roll a d20 for me. As his hands manage to get around the kind of ivory dagger, he just looks up shocked at the blade, well, at you with the blade in his throat already. And with one last gurgle of breath, he falls to the ground, dead.
Just stand silent. Break time?
I think so. I think break time. I think break time's a good idea here. Yeah.
That was fucking wild.
Oh,
Welcome to the session.
Welcome. Welcome in. All
oh
we've
my
done is
God.
fight split this entire time, so it's fine. You didn't miss much.
Yeah, my notes is the title, and that's that.
Much, yeah.
Yeah, same.
It's fine. We'll get
I
into
thought
the
that
roleplay in a
Snake
sec.
Eyes and that showed up.
Yeah.
It's fine. They were ghosts. It's fine. Okay, we'll be back in 5.
Oh gosh.
Shove my face in some ice.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Very
get myself. Gonna make myself a tea. Tea's the best drink to cool me down.
Oh my
Totally.
god.
Oh my God, love it.
Can you check the bedroom, man?
Hello.
Hello.
You okay?
Muted. I was muted. Yeah. Just tired. Warm.
Yeah, it's very warm.
It's like the last interaction. I was like, I want to say something, and Eris, like in a realistic situation, Eris would say something, but that moment had to be between the two of them.
Yeah, definitely. I think there wasn't
No.
really, there wasn't really much that Orland could have said there that would have
No.
changed Split's mind, but yeah.
I wanted to try empathy, but no.
I mean, how are you gonna empathise with the guy who's probably thinks definitely thinks he's doing the right thing?
Yeah, how's Eris, the girl whose family was also murdered in a vicious fire, viciously scarred by that fire, and then has spent the rest of her life since then trying to figure out how to get revenge and find the people that did it? How is she going to empathise with Split?
Yeah. Well,
She's probably the person out of the group that could have done it, who could relate to him the most.
well, now he's dead.
Well,
So,
now he's dead.
Yeah. Rip Split.
So she's going to have a cry about that because she sees herself reflected in him.
And your father killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad.
Man, why'd you kill my boyfriend?
He wasn't my boyfriend, OMG. We talked once. We held hands once. It doesn't count.
I can see the fanfic now. Already.
The angst.
Like the kissing photo and it's both the scarred sides.
That's so angsty.
Right?
What a cute wee couple. Blaris.
Bless. Love that. Need to wash out my septum before I go to bed tonight.
Yes.
No.
No infected
Get piercing?
noses.
Yeah, I got my septum pierced.
It looks really cool, but it also looks like healing would be a bit of a bitch.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of itchy sometimes.
Yeah, don't etch it.
I don't, but yeah,
Good.
it's kinda,
Good boy.
I like it.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's kind of a impromptu thing, but anyway, it's fine.
That's an understatement.
We move. I really thought I was going to get to disintegrate Orland.
Yeah, you were close.
I was close.
If it wasn't for that death ward.
Ah, the death word fucked me. Death word. What a ridiculous spell. Ruined my disintegration.
You almost got Sadie as well.
That's true, but I didn't really want to disintegrate Sadie, so that probably would have upset
Yeah.
the split.
Oh.
So
That
now,
upset me too.
so now we just need to fight a god and that Pod C elf boy that Podkin was married to,
Well, and Jack Sprat.
Yeah.
and Jack Sprat.
And that's correct.
It's fine. No, he's gonna die. It's fine.
And also
I
whoever burned down Sadie's tavern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got.
Possibly the outlaws.
They weren't even the outlaws last time they were in Port Millar. They became the outlaws when they left.
That's true. Because the
There's
stuff
a-
they did in Port Millar
Yes.
made them outlaws.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Like burning a tavern down.
Mm.
How
Uh-huh.
naughty.
Maybe.
I don't know.
That would have been
It's
smart. I
like-
should have just blamed them. That would have been clever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that, I've watched all the streams.
Can't.
And Hillary would tell me. Kind of thought how many characters in this world are severely traumatized by fire, or at least severely impacted by it.
Yeah.
It's almost like there's a theme there.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, that doesn't sound
how
realistic. It's
many
probably just a
people's buildings
coincidence.
have been burnt down? Yeah.
Our bathroom door was broken in such a way that if you shut yourself into the bathroom, you got trapped because there was no way of opening the door.
That's bad.
Oh,
So James has just fixed that, and he's very quickly putting the screws back in. He'll be here in a second.
Great timing, James. Great timing. We love that. We move. Why do I keep saying that? I don't know.
has anyone else got like that pressure headache? Because there's definitely a thunderstorm coming.
Oh, I didn't even thought about that.
Yes, absolutely. I know exactly.
But now you,
There
yeah,
totally
I'm like,
is.
oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, I get like
Everything.
my sinuses get weird and my joints get all sore. You know?
Yeah.
Old man.
It's like a few hours before a game, my head started being like, oh, and I was like, this thunder is coming.
You're like the girl from
sun's
Mean
away.
Girls, but like with your head instead of your boobs.
You know, it would have worked out fine if I was working today. When I've been come home just now, be like, alright guys, what did I miss?
You're a pile of dust.
Yeah.
Orland said.
I would
Oh,
not.
that's-
I would not have utilized your abilities to the right extent there, and you would have died. 100%.
Yeah. Like, I just thought constantly about how I was going to use my abilities and that. I was just like, right, yeah.
I swear,
I'll
most
dodge.
of the time when you're talking, I'm just
I'll
like,
let it
those
image.
are words that you're saying. Okay. What's a defensive
Well,
field?
you just
Sure.
take my word for it.
Yeah, you know the Artificer class way more than me. Most of you, actually every single one of my players, should know their class much better than I know it. So I trust you to tell me what's going on with it.
Yeah, I would hope.
Yeah, right?
Artificers are complicated,
Complicated.
man. Oh my god.
Definitely. So we're back. Did you get it all fixed, James? Bit of DIY?
Yes.
Perfect. Mwah, love it. Split's gargling corpse is at your feet. What now?
Yeah, Eris kind of falls to her knees, clutching her wounded hand and kind of just crying. Eris cries a lot.
Yeah.
It does.
Am I still
Like,
crippled?
Yeah, it's gonna last until your long rest.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
Didn't call
Yeah.
Snake Eyes for nothing.
I was going to put a hand
Wait,
on
but-
Orland. I know you, like, decimated his tribe, but do you know how, any history of them, how they would want to be put to rest?
DM, would I know that?
You can roll me a history check, but I'll also tell you something you do know that you don't have to roll a history check for. You know that you guys piled up all the bodies in a mass grave and buried them without a single grave marker. It's just somewhere in the desert.
I don't think I'll mention that to everyone.
Yeah,
fair.
probably not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
24 in
Good
history.
safety.
One thing you definitely do know is that when, as a bit of a, as an intelligent guy who wanted to know a bit more about the tribe afterwards, you went to go and talk to the librarians and the airmans who had been there and the documenters, and they were burning down and destroying all of the sacred texts of the tribe. There is no written history of what they would have done. You have no clue. All of their culture was destroyed.
You're a right fucker, Orland. Man.
And last week when Sadie was like, maybe we shouldn't kill this guy, you were all like, he's killed so many people though, and just like looked to Orland like, okay.
He's like, I did a colonialism, guys. Sorry.
It's the identical colonialism. Can I just check? Is there like a hole through Eris's hand, or is it like a
It's a hole.
Oh, it's like
We
You can
thought
see through
he
it.
was very infection.
Gnarly.
Right. Orland will just respond to Gwynva saying, "Sorry, Gwynva, their culture is dead. We can only assume."
Right.
Well,
This this rock's quite a good place. You know, it stands out in this field.
Yeah. A
Sure,
burial?
do you want to investigate the rock?
Runes on it.
Yes,
It's
please.
got runes on it, yeah.
Can I read them?
I mean, you can read everything, right? Like, just
Yeah.
anything? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Oh no, are they gonna be sad?
No, it's a waystone. It's a waystone of Azure. It's a place for travelers to come and rest, and it's meant to give like an aura of calm and healing.
Oh,
like,
we fucked
when you
that
rest
up.
next to it.
Nah, it's fine. You can rest here.
Here's a good place.
Orange will get up and also look at his. He put his jacket down, his big cloak, on the rock. His.
Yeah, he did the trench coat.
Orland will take the trench coat and put it to his side and also search his body.
As you pick up the trench coat and kind of fold it into your arms, a small piece of paper drops out of it and slowly onto the ground.
oh no.
It's a drawing. Like a kind of stick figure drawing of a family.
No.
And it's smudged
Like
with
that.
blood and slightly burned.
Yeah. Probably when he did it as a child. I'll fold the paper over and tuck it into his shirt, so it's always on him. And I'll search the rest of his body for
Sure.
all his stuff, his
Yes.
equipment and shit.
Snake Eye's rifle. He took that. He's got a pocket watch that you recognise as being Marines. A large gold medallion that you recognise as being Pharaoh's. And he has a bag of holding that you immediately recognise as Omicron's because he used to use it to smuggle things into the soldier bases, like whiskey and stuff.
Yeah.
You'd be like, "Oh, it's just a bag." Yeah, so you recognise that as well. He has small bones in his pocket. They don't appear to be humanoid. They appear to be animal bones, and they've kind of been made into bracelets and trinkets. He's got a small hourglass in his pocket as well. It's got this beautiful white sand on the inside.
It's very nice.
And he has a diamond.
He's a diamond.
One Revivify sized diamond.
I trust me in this, guys. Could I keep this one diamond? I also know Revivify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Seems fitting.
And the worst case scenario that both our healers are down, and I have a spell slot that I could spare. I could be that third safety blanket.
Or, you know, we could just raid your dead body for it later.
That too. Yeah.
That too. That too. Okay, so that's rifle, pocket watch, medallion, small animal bones, bag of holding, small hourglass, and a diamond.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Alright, I think he's good for burial now. I'm going to... Would I be able to use one of my artificer abilities to create tools by making some shovels?
Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, you broke up a little there, but I think I understand what you mean. Spades out of artificer tools.
Just
Definitely.
like the it's supposed to be. Oh, right. Sorry, yeah, is that my internet going bad again?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I could even sense the distance between me saying and the delay.
Yeah.
I'm going to not go on my computer.
Doesn't someone just have mold
Internet.
earth? Like what's?
No, we're not astros.
We have a druid. Like what's going on?
But she's gonna take these kind of spells. I want to zap people with. Let me check what I've got.
Gaster is absolutely no help. I just checked through everything. Absolutely.
I am going to polymorph Ambrosia into a dire wolf and have him dig. Right.
Very good. Very good. That's a very big spell to use for that, but sure. What does Ambrosia look like as a dire wolf?
So I like take out the hood and I pet him, and then like on the third pet, he just suddenly like bursts into this big like. It's all kind of white fur, but he's not like very sleek or anything. It's all like kind of like the goofy hyena in Lion King,
Sure.
but in like a big white coated direwolf form, and he's got like one light blue eye and one dark blue eye, and then he's just like tongue hanging out, faint waft of whiskey coming off his hot breath, and he's just digging.
How deep do you want this grave to be, Orland?
6 feet.
Sure. It'll take you guys like half an hour to dig that.
Yeah.
You guys want to be doing anything while you're digging a 6-foot grave?
Orland's just going to be silent. Just dig. Mind on task.
Freyla will have a cigarette.
Wimbo will also have a smoke.
Eris is going to use her maid chance to dig for her while she sits. She's very weak and has a hole in her hand.
That's fair. Gaster will do the same. Why not? Throw a mage hand in there.
I'd kind of like check over the holy hand and Sadie's fucked up leg and try and like just bandage him up, make him a bit less.
You're pretty sure that the lasting effects will go away at the long rest, but you should probably bandage them up and hopefully you'll be able to heal with a bit of healing magic and you won't get a scar.
Yeah.
Eris, you're probably gonna get a scar.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Is it her burnt hand or her fine hand?
Fine hand.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's not fine anymore.
No. But say, yeah, it's fine. All of her scars are limited to like this bit of her body. Nope.
No, I've got to start expanding over the other side. It's free real estate.
Free real estate.
Okay,
So now Eris has no good hands.
I'll be like, we could like we could get like a little crystal or something made and put it in there.
Put it in the house.
Be really pretty.
I could put my arcane focus in there. Could I do that?
I could stick some incense in there. That'd be nice.
I guess, but you still wouldn't be able to hold anything in that hand, like while you're using it.
That's fair.
Yeah, like it's not like you're not going to be able to cheat the system, but you could do that. So you after a while, after half an hour, you have the grave dug.
Wait, can I? So that's the arm that Eris has her hidden blade.
Mm-hmm.
So can she stab through the hole in her hand? It's fine. I won't stab you.
Shake hands.
Next time you shake someone's hand, remind me of that, and that'll be hilarious. Okay. So everything is now dug up. Who's saying last words? Who's doing the thing? This is on you. You guys do your thing.
I really don't deserve to say any last words over this guy's grave. If anyone else feels like they would give him the respect you feel he deserves, by all means. I'm just gonna take a couple steps back. He'd probably prefer it that way.
Perhaps a forgotten soldier would quite like to be forgotten. Maybe all of us not being part of his culture and not knowing him apart from him trying to kill us, would make it a little disrespectful to speak over his grave.
That'd be right.
Do we
Did
put a marking for his grave?
I
Sorry,
think
maybe
so.
not arcing enough.
Yes.
Okay.
Do we even know his real name to put on it?
He did tell us.
I don't think we should name him in the grave.
Just a marker that he was here and he mattered.
Son of a fallen land.
And he
It's,
rests with his forefathers.
We'll kneel down and start fabricating a tombstone to rise up from that with Son of a Forgotten Land on it.
Dust to dust. And Gaster will throw some dust onto the grave and then walk away.
Orland will follow.
Fucking I'll call Wolf Ambrosia over to her and just like follow.
Eric's gonna kneel and kind of touch the dirt and just take a breath. And then Sooty will land on her shoulder and she'll follow.
We all following then. Back to
Yeah.
town.
Mhm.
Back to town we go. Where are you going in town? There's much to do. This was just a little side adventure. There's actually things we have to do.
Right,
Sludge monster?
what do we have to do?
Yeah, we still have to
I should
solve.
probably let my family know I'm not dead first.
Okay.
Since we did
Yeah,
not
we-
return home last night.
You could check on your mom if she wasn't feeling too well.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a good idea. We can have a short rest back at the house.
Now you're speaking my lingo. Short rest.
I think she meant like a short rest, not like a short rest.
Oh, like not spend hit dice to rest up and heal myself up? Because I am.
You could do that if you wanted to.
What? No. He's doing it again.
He's been through a lot. Give him a break. So you guys walk through the relatively silent streets. It's pretty early in the morning, and although there's a lot of sailors on the decks of the ships sweeping and doing their morning routines, not many people are in the streets of Port Millar as the light rain begins to come down on the city. As you guys walk through, you see that the Shedding Selkie is open, as it should be at this time, and there's the light smell of seawater that comes out of it and wafts past you. As you head towards your own home, you walk past the newly building where you were yesterday of the Kelpie Snook, and nothing amiss there either. And eventually you make it to your new rented cottage of the Ainsworth family, where there seems to be no change either. People are up. There's people in the kitchen making breakfast. Appears to be Conrad in the kitchen making breakfast. And as you enter, it's like nice and warm and light inside.
Back.
Argo pops his head through. Just in time for breakfast.
Yeah. We've had a bit of a morning.
Yeah, you all look like shit.
Feel like it.
Well, you know the rooms are, and get yourself cleaned up, and I'll make sure breakfast is on the table for you.
Much obliged.
Of course. So you guys all have rooms you guys can go to. You might have to share a
Orland.
bit. No, you don't
Yeah.
all have your own rooms. You have to share.
Ah.
Alright.
Orland will just collapse out of his armor and like onto his bed. Like his armor's just broken, beaten down, and massive need of repair. And he's just going to drop asleep.
Are we all in one room? Or
2 rooms, split across 2 rooms, so you
Two
guys can
rooms.
pick how you guys are split. Ah, what?
and does Sadie
Does
have a
Sadie
room?
have her own room? Yeah.
Yeah, Sadie has her own bedroom.
Okay.
Awesome, because she needs alone time.
So we could put the grown-ups in one room and the kids in the other room.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nice. Yeah, so Orland and Thorella in one
And
room.
Gaster. Yeah.
And
And
Gaster.
And Gaster's a person,
Have
so he's
fun
part
with
of
that.
Orland is passed out. It's fine.
Yeah. He would know. His passive perception of 8 is bad enough. They could do whatever they wanted to each other.
Not to Orland.
Please, not to Orland.
Can we like draw on his face though?
Oh yeah. I think that's a given. Like every time Orland goes to sleep, someone's drawing on Orland's face.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, you totally do.
So much. Okay, let's start with Sadie. What you doing?
I think she's just gonna like have a light little cry on her bed. Not like a sob, just like a what a day kind of cry, you know.
And it's only just started as well.
I know.
Amazing.
She's just gonna like just be by herself for a bit.
Well, everyone can short rest. If anybody else is doing something during their short rest, speak up now or forever hold your peace.
Eris is gonna get her book of evil warlock magic out.
Okay.
That's his technical name. And open to a blank page and take her blood pen.
Okay.
And she's gonna write, please can we speak soon into it.
Sure. On the next blank page comes back. I'm a little busy right now, but how's tomorrow sound?
She's gonna write perfect.
There's a smiley face. And then it all fades away.
Yeah, and then gonna sleep.
Okay. Anybody else?
Orland will get up from a little bit of a stupor after a power nap
Mm-hmm.
and not realise he has shit all over drawn over his face.
Mm-hmm.
And he will quickly talk to Thorella.
Thera, what did
And-
you draw on his face?
I feel like after the battle, like me and Gaster maybe like talking about like just having a rundown of things, and we're both like casually doodling on Orland as we're doing so.
Okay, sure.
So it's become like a whole story. Like on Orland's face, like one person's drawn one thing and then one person's drawn another thing to like go with it. So it's like a, it's gonna be like a little pixie meadow. So there's like some pixies, there's a unicorn, there's like some flowers. It's like a whole scene.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
Thorella's not acknowledging at all that she's done this to Orland. Orland wakes up
Yeah.
like a cigarette. Like, so
Thorella!
you're alive.
Yeah. Oh, I still feel pretty much like shit, but I feel a release in me. I feel a little bit free at the moment. Feeling okay. Are you okay, Thorella? Are you okay? You, Gaster?
Peachy.
I'm okay. Didn't see a lot of what happened.
You were hiding
You
behind
killed
that tree, darling, so...
Yeah, I tried to get a few shots in, but wasn't always successful.
He was very fast. It's not your fault.
Thank you.
I think you'd be faster. I don't know with how much bows are your thing, but I would say guns definitely suit your look very well, Thorella.
Well, thank you. I like that they're powerful, and that I don't need to reload them as often.
Yeah, that's true. Here, do me a favor. Can you hold on to this, please, and I'll pass over Snake Eyes' rifle to Thorella?
Nice. That's gonna make
Nice.
my life a fucking living hell. I can already tell.
Is this a nice gun?
It's a
Yeah.
This is a
really,
mercenary's gun?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
a real
look.
good mercenary gun. It's also magical, so it does some cool things.
Oh no, the weapon you used against us.
Oh no.
And,
I don't know what bullets it uses. Maybe Gwenva. Maybe you can pay Gwenva to help out with procuring normal bullets for it.
Bullet.
Thorella's gonna be examining the gun. She's gonna be like, look at what is it? What is it like?
It's a long bolt action rifle. So it's got like the lever bit at the side where you bolt back and you slide in bullets into the top and then you rack them back and then fire. It's a single shot, so you slide in, pull back, fire, slide in, pull back, fire. But it's very powerful in your hands. It's a gorgeous piece of machine work. This beautiful chrome metal and this gorgeous mahogany wood all put together. At the side, it has inscribed in it a pair of dice, and they're both landed on one because it's Snake Eyes.
Haha.
And it has a lovely little scope as well.
Excellent. She's gonna. Yeah. I don't have a thigh holster big enough for this, so she's just gonna like
That's
put it
a.
over her shoulder and
I
be
think.
like,
Yeah, that's a strap
this is a
round the
lovely
shoulder.
piece of equipment you got here. You sure you want me to hold on to this?
No, I think I'm more of a sidearm type person myself, and I've also got my lightning launcher that can help me in a pinch. That's always going to be part of my armor, so I think that rifle will be wasted on me. Sadie, she has her gun as well. I don't know how she thinks on rifles. She may like them, may not, but I feel as if this might suit you better.
If only she were here in some capacity, she could give us some kind of sign about how she felt about rifles. You know, even if she was here as a silent party, she could give us...
The DM voice is going to come down a little and say, actually, this weapon was put in here specifically for Thorella, so I would.
Yeah, you know,
I
it really
guess,
feels
right?
like this gun was made for me. But that might be me being a bit egotistical because I know that it was actually made for your friend Snake Eyes.
Thorella, did you hear that as well? That's the voice I always hear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the voice I hear. The DM voice. He guides
I
me.
think that, darling, I know you've just had a nap, but I think that you need to sit down and maybe have a cup of tea, get the lipstick off your face.
Huh?
You know.
What, lipstick? I'm gonna go wash my face. I'm gonna go.
Thorella's gonna. Orland leaves the room to the bathroom. Thorella's gonna like look around, and when Gaster's not looking, she's just gonna give the gun a little kiss, like put it in the corner at it.
Gaster is leaving because he realizes that there's a mirror in the bathroom and Orland's going to see what you guys did to him. So he just runs off.
Intimidation.
So, there's breakfast downstairs. There's, the main breakfast sort in Port Malara is like kind of like grits and porridge and oats. Those kind of hearty meals that you would have as a sailor. There's a lot of like real crusty black bread with what is essentially like a fermented fish stew. where they take fish and they ferment it for a long time, and then mix it with oats and hot water, and it becomes kind of like a slurry that you eat with bread and butter. It's actually much nicer than it sounds, but it smells like death.
Love a bowl of old fish.
Tarkin's just like staring into the bowl with dread.
There's like one fish eyeball staring back at you.
Oh.
Oh, that's lucky.
When you've been stewing them for this long, they just pop on the toast.
What? She's a little bit sick in her mouth.
Wait, is this how we discover if we like it or not?
That's just from the description, making fucking gag.
You either love it or you hate it.
This Afiska has been in our family for generations. Gwenville loves it. There you go. I was like, I never knew my home, but this reminds me of it somehow.
Oh, God. Okay.
The elves are used to some finer things.
Yes.
I looked at Eris and
Our
went,
taste buds are terrific.
Oh, no.
It's like fully holding down vomit, like.
Thorella, you've been through this
Okay.
before. You're cool with it.
We'll be like picking it up on the spoon, but not actually eating it.
It's like pushing it around her plate so it looks like she's eating, she's just drinking water.
Conrad.
How's the water in Port Malar?
Really nice. Like, there's not a problem with the water in Port Malar. Much better than the water in Ruby City, I'll tell you that much. But Conrad kind of notices some of you not eating. You know, there's fruit and porridge. You don't have to eat the Haviska.
Oh,
Fruit's a good option.
yeah. It's lovely though. It's really
I have honey
delicious.
and stuff. There's no need to.
It's an acquired taste, we understand.
Exactly, Sadie. Now,
Pushes
do you
it
want to
away.
explain to me what the hell you all did to yourselves? Because Sadie, you're still kind of bleeding on the floor.
Yeah. Do you want to know?
I'd like to know if you're safe.
For now, yes.
Good enough. Good enough. You don't have to tell me much
Is
more than that,
Delilah
you're-
at the table?
You're an adult. Delilah's not at the table.
Oh, not table. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's fine. You're a grown adult. You can do what you like. Just...
Yes, I have been for some time now.
You're never gonna stop being my little girl, though. I just want to make sure you're gonna be okay and not, you know, bleeding all over my rugs every day.
Well, I promise that, but everything's fine.
Okay. Good. And what's your plans for today, then?
Go to the sewer.
I don't know.
We could finish off that investigation.
Yeah.
I hear there was an explosion in the sewer the other day. It might be quite
Yeah.
difficult to traverse right now.
Yeah. We were there.
Oh, of course you were. That makes sense. I don't want to know any more. That's it. That's fine.
I'll tell you
Ah,
if it matters,
oh.
I promise.
Okay, good.
Anyway, where's Delilah?
You know, I'm not sure she came back last night.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Where did she go?
I'll probably go and fetch that wretched husband of hers. If she's around, she'll be in her room.
Check before we go.
Okay.
I hope your wife is feeling better.
Yes, she is, thank you.
We'd all love to meet Sadie's mom.
Well, maybe another time when she's feeling better and her strength is back, she could join us for dinner.
Okay.
You're still being a bit strange about it.
No, I'm just not used to sickness in the house. Not usual, you know. No one's such a vibrant woman usually, and Staying at sick is unusual.
It's not nice.
No, it's not.
Do I believe
It's gonna be
him?
alright.
Roll insight.
Ooh.
Let me see inside your father. 27.
Oh.
No, you don't believe him.
My father's a liar.
Hey, give like Gwynba a little look, a little like mini raised eyebrow, and then stare back down at that fucking fish eye, staring at me from the bowl.
I mean, if you don't like sickness in your house, few of us are capable of healing. We can
Oh,
go
I wouldn't bother you with it. We have a healer coming by later that I've paid. Your guests here. I wouldn't.
well,
if you got
save-
sick as well, that would be.
Save your money. I can do it for free.
I have plenty of money.
Yeah.
Young
It would
lass.
be
They're very good
honor.
healers. Dad.
Look, I don't need your help. I'm fine. We're fine. It's going to be fine. If you'll excuse me,
If you're going to get help, then
No, I'm. It's fine. He walks up the stairs. What's your passive perception, everybody?
18.
19.
15.
18.
15.
Why must we keep on reminding you it's 8?
Everybody has a passive perception of above 16 and can hear that when he gets about halfway up the stairs, he begins coughing violently.
Oh dear.
And then
I don't-
continues
not COVID.
walking up the stairs.
Get him a PCR test. Dad.
Sadie,
Yes.
I don't mean to I mean, I don't want to cause offense, but I feel like your dad's kind of hiding something about whatever is going on with your mom. I just get this
I
feeling.
don't know what it is. I saw her last night, and she seemed alright. I mean, she seemed ill, but there's something he's not telling me, and I can't figure out what it is.
Do you want me and Gwynba to take a look at her?
If you wouldn't mind. But don't let him know, because he'll freak out.
Oh, we're sneaky as anything.
Ah,
I mean, if you want to try and keep him occupied, or somebody keeps him occupied, we could go inside.
I mean, Orland could distract him with some kind of dad talk,
Yeah.
and then we can sneak in.
well,
Or
sure
Thorella,
we
what
could
did
do
you
that.
used to do in your establishment to distract men?
Well, there was this charming parlor trick that was very popular, and it was how many shots of pork can you balance on your cleavage, you know? But like what we would do is actually we would have a little it'd be like a little bit of like a glue, like a putty, and like you could stick as many on as you wanted, you know. We had an enchantment on the glasses so that nothing could spill, and they ate it up. And there was this one very talented girl who could juggle. Very pronounced pectoral muscles, that lady.
Muscles for juggling?
She was juggling
No.
with her tits.
Yeah.
What
I
a
know.
I
woman.
think that's gonna distract my dad.
It might distract him, but not in the way we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in the way I think it will.
Don't think you're
Maybe
looking for a
not,
new stepmother. Like, yeah.
No.
Sometimes we'd have
My
like
mother.
tableaus, you know, they'd all make a picture, feed each other grapes with their toes. I can feed a man grapes with my toes while standing. Do you want to see?
Oh.
Anyone got some
No.
grapes?
Gaster immediately grabs a bunch of grapes. Yes.
Right.
I think we have more
No.
important things to do just now.
No,
Kind
not
of
over
what?
the dinner table. Not over the dinner table.
Are there any topics that your father could just go on about for ages? You know, if you get him talking about it, he won't stop.
My mother. That's it.
Well, that's very sweet.
Relate. I talk about my wife all the time.
Sorted. You could each talk to each other about your wives.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's actually good.
I know it's quite mean-hearted, but what if we poured the fish porridge that wasn't eaten on the flames to be like, oh no, it's overflowing, it's too hot, it needs to come down and...
I think that might hit a bit close to home, considering their last tavern burned down.
Yeah, and that might distract. No, that might distract someone for like 1 moment, but we need a prolonged distraction.
I mean, the whole place will stink of fish that he'd probably want to get rid of.
You'd
I
be
didn't-
surprised what's in some of these stews, though. Some of them are flammable. I know.
That's true.
Let's
Well,
not
Orland-
say that.
Let's not burn a house down.
Why don't you like take him outside, share a glass of wine, and you can talk about how wonderful his daughter is and share stories or something. I don't know.
I'll take him out for a walk. We can go out together. I'll take him for a beer, just the 2 men.
I'll go get him just now. Get him out of the house.
Yeah, sure. We need a healthy walk.
So Sadie, as you come up the stairs, you can see that he's like silently closing his bedroom door. He like turns away from you for a second, and then he turns back.
Oh no.
And
What are you doing?
I was just checking on your mother. What are you doing up? I thought you were going out for the day.
I told you I was gonna come check and see if Delilah was home before we left.
You did. Well,
Yes.
you know where her bedroom is. I need to use the bathroom.
Why are you being so strange?
Really need to pee.
Don't lie to me.
You're right. It's actually number 2. I'm sorry. He like shuffles past you and towards the bathroom.
Orland was also wanting to speak to you downstairs.
Oh, sure. I
Oh.
can. Yeah, I'll just be a second. And he rushes to
Okay.
the bathroom.
Is he very pale?
Yes,
Is Sadie's dad very, very pale?
very, very pale. Yes.
We got another vampire.
Either that or her dad is her mum. And he was like,
Whoa!
Mrs. Doubtfire.
That's his thing. I've never seen them in the same room together.
That's true.
Has Sadie ever seen them in the same room together?
I mean,
No.
yes, but no. Oh well, I'm
Oh.
going to check Delilah's room very quickly.
Sure. You can hear the crying in there before you open the door.
Oh right, well I can hear her crying. Yeah, I'm going to check on Delilah first because I want to speak to her anyway.
Sure. So, you open the door, and Delilah's sitting at her vanity table with a large, very, very large glass of wine in front of her that is about half empty now, but you can see that it was full at one point, and she's crying, and her makeup is running down her face. How can he do this to me?
What has he done now?
Uh-oh. Say, this isn't the time.
I mean, I've had a pretty bad day as well, so now's probably a great time for both of us.
It's Landy. I think he's seeing some harlot from the Shedding Selkie.
No. Are you serious?
People have said that they've seen him with this woman, and they go off together from the shitting Selkie and late at night, and he didn't come home last night.
I'm gonna go like wrap my arms around her, just like stroke her hair. Sorry.
He's just such a
Do you
dick.
know? I know. He's... And I'm not defending him here at all. But are you certain?
He doesn't smell like himself. It's like he's coming home and some salty perfume on. It's probably that fucking harlot's perfume.
Bet she burned down a tavern.
I bet she fucking did.
Yeah, bet she did. It's just
You're-
lying here
you're-
in my face.
You're right, and she pulls open the drawer and there's a small revolver inside.
Whoa! Where did you get that?
You're right, Sadie. It's time for this bitch to
Whoa.
die.
No! Oh, I was. No!
She takes it out. She pulls like a small dagger off her desk. Like, this bitch doesn't live another day.
We're hurting. I understand, but maybe we leave violence for at least another 24 hours until we've figured out what's going
But
on.
if I catch them in the act, then maybe I can just use one bullet on both of them.
Whoa, okay. I'm gonna stop you there. Maybe it would
I've had a lot of wine.
be even. Yeah, I can tell, sweetheart. Okay. How about I go investigate first, and then I'll let you know, and then you can go kill him.
I don't hate this idea. Okay. Yeah, okay. I should sober up before I kill people.
I will happily watch you kill him. Like, I will be there for that.
Oh,
But maybe,
I would never let you miss that, Sadie.
yes, maybe we just have a cup of coffee first, some water.
Okay. Fine.
Speaking of husbands, JJ was in my dream last night.
That's hardly surprising. I mean, how long's it been since you had any action?
Wow.
Oh.
Shut up! Not like that. It was the strangest thing. It was. I know he's dead. I know he is. I have convinced myself of this so many times, but it was like he was speaking to me.
That sounds nice. If Landy was in my dreams, I doubt you'd be saying anything nice. You should cherish that while you've got it.
It's just so strange.
Sometimes strange.
Then I had to
things
go fight a guy after it. It was ridiculous. You see this leg? I can't walk now.
Yeah, that's. You certainly can't dance. No, that's. It's a shame. No, sometimes weird is good and nice. And everything you need at that moment. I don't know. Like I said, maybe don't shut yourself off to it like you shut yourself off from everything else.
What do you mean? Shut myself off from what?
You ran halfway across the world because you didn't feel like having any familial love. You locked yourself in the storeroom of the bar for months, surviving off liquor and I assume some rats. Like what? All you do is lock yourself off, Sadie.
I'm trying not to anymore.
Good. Good. Do you want a glass of wine?
I hate that I'm saying this, but no.
No,
It's been a day, and I have things to do. I probably should. Not right now.
okay.
But Have you seen Mum as well in the past 24 hours?
What day is it?
It is whatever day it is today.
Then no.
Blues.
Then no, I have not.
Okay, because Dad's acting very strange since she's been ill, and I'm trying to figure out why.
Well, you can just go see her. She's just across the hall.
Yeah, I know. Can you come with me?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, come on. Seeing our two daughters together will make her feel so much better.
That's a good idea. Oh, hold on. Sorry, my thing went.
Uh-oh. Battle map. A battle map.
There we go.
Defeat your mother.
So staggers up and it gives off this kind of like wet cough as well as she stands up and begins heading out towards the mother's room, who's well, your mother and father's room, which is right across the hall. The door is slightly cracked, and it's dark inside. The curtains are pulled across. It's very dark, and there's like a mound, a bump in the. Hold on. Yeah, there's a bump in the covers, the shape of well, something humanoid in the covers.
Your mum's the vampire.
Gwen.
Your mum's the vampire, and the dad's the servant. It's like he's become like obsessed. It's like familiar. That's why he's all pale. Cause she's drinking his blood. It's during the day. She's asleep. It's my bet.
Anyway, you go in.
Mom.
There's no answer.
When I poke her body.
There's no answer when you poke her body.
Hello.
Are you gonna poke harder?
Yeah.
We're laughing, but we're nervous.
Stop poking her.
How else am I supposed to wake her up?
We could walk around the bed to where she's facing and.
Walk around the bed then.
Sure. There is a brief sliver of light coming through the curtains that's illuminating her face, which is a pale, deathly white. And there's like beads of sweat running down her forehead. Her eyes are both open, but just staring straight ahead. And they're this fantastical blue, just staring straight ahead into the distance.
Does she always sleep with her eyes open?
To be honest, I don't really watch her sleep that often. She like snaps her fingers in front of her. It's like, this is strange.
She breathing?
You can roll me a medicine check.
Oh my god. It's such shape. 9.
You're not sure.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Like, with pats in the cheek, like kinda hard.
She's cold.
Yeah, and get a medic.
Delilah.
Oh, yeah. What?
She does not look like she's breathing.
Oh, Mum, and she like starts shaking the face. Sadie, you've got more strength, and you're not as drunk. Do some.
Do you want me to slap her?
Sure.
Oh, she's gonna kill me. She's absolutely gonna kill me.
There's a loud crack across the room, and kind of startled, the eyes close and then reopen, and a couple of tears run down the face. I was having the strangest dream.
Oh my god, Delilah, why would you do that?
I've had a bit too much to drink, I think. Girls, what are you doing in here? It's too late.
Well,
it's past your bedtime.
It's in the morning.
You're speaking nonsense. Just go back to bed. You've got school in the morning.
Oh, that I'm not even convinced we ever went to school. Start opening the curtain up to let in the sunlight.
Close them. Oh God, it's too. Oh,
You're not gonna get any better lying in the dark
who
all the
put that
time.
light outside? Is there construction going on?
What? Are you alright?
Yes, of
I
course.
know you're ill, but
I'm fine. It's. Oh, you're both gotten so big.
yes, because we are adults now.
Almost there. Getting close.
40 years old, mother.
Age is just a number.
Okay. Okay, you're clearly very ill. What? Why is Dad being so weird about you being ill?
Oh, he doesn't like when he's ill. He doesn't like it. He gets all mean and flustery. But he's been taking good care of me. He brings me half Iska every day, and he gives me the good eyes for the toast.
Yes. I'm gonna have a couple of my friends come and see you. Might make you feel a bit better. Delilah, you go get them.
Sure. Just like still holding the glass of wine. Yeah, she'll go get Gwynva and Podkin and whoever else wants to come up the stairs.
Bartley.
Yeah. Let's all come up.
Orland,
Are we all going?
you need to take my dad out.
Yeah, Orland,
I would
Orland.
take-
I figure at some point
Technology.
you'll go and get Conrad so you manage to catch Conrad as he's
Good,
walking down
good.
the stairs. Oh, and Sadie was saying you wanted to speak to me.
Yeah, get your coat. We're going for a walk.
Right now.
Yeah, right now, get some fresh air.
I have a sick wife and a crying child, and right now.
Crying child. Sadie's got the crying child. Your wife will be fine. Come on.
Okay. And he just
Love
goes,
to-
he grabs his coat, starts putting it on. He's like, is it cold outside?
It's raining.
Sure. Can you roll persuasion, please?
I think you'll find I'm very persuasive. I will add Flash of Genius to that as well.
You know, I could actually really go a bit. We should go to the Shedding Silky.
No, let's. I want to explore other places. Come on, let's see what else there is.
Orland. We're
Yeah.
going to the Shedding Silky.
Roll persuasion roll, please.
Come on, Conrad.
Come on, Conrad.
Oh well.
We're going to the shed in Selkie.
Oh, hesitate.
You're rolling against your perception there. Against your...
Oh my god.
So you guys start leading down the path to Shedding Silky. We'll come back to you guys having your dad talk. But in the meantime, everybody can go upstairs to the mother.
Oi, sorry, hi.
You're a pretty young lady.
Oh, thank you very much.
We never even got to introduce everybody. This is my mother, Quinn. And Quinn, this is Gwynva, Podkin, Eris, and Thriller. And Gaster.
You're all so lovely. Gaster just kind of standing at the door. He's like, yo.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he does. He stands at the door. He's got 2 thumbs up. He's like, yo.
We're just gonna check you over, Mrs. Ainsworth, if that's okay.
Sure, yeah. It's very cold in here. Just if you keep me all covered up and warm, that'd be nice.
Is there a fireplace in here?
No, but it's very warm.
Oh. Huh. I like feel her head.
She's icy cold.
Kind of like check over her.
Sure, you can roll
Body
me a medicine
friend.
check.
Gwynva, will you help me?
Yeah, of course.
definitely something going on under that blanket.
Why, thank you. Okay, and I roll at advantage since Gwynba's
Yes, you can.
assist. I know exactly what it is.
You've seen this before. But no, as you begin going down the limbs and under the blanket, and you see there's a horrible discoloration in the limbs, pronouncedly in the legs, as they are like swollen, and the skin is kind of turning blue. It's all very icy cold. You can see the veins coming up to the top. You can almost see them pulsing as they're struggling to deliver blood throughout the cold body. The chest and stomach region is bloated and swollen, and as you press your fingers in to find out what's happening there, there's like a squidge and the smell of salt water. She immediately coughs up some salt water, and you realize immediately that her lungs are full of salt water.
The absolute fuck.
Were the people in the barrels? They were like that.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
We don't
That's
like that.
bad.
We don't like that.
How
And you
does
said
Delilah look? Does Delilah look off in any way similar?
She looks a little pale, but you know she's that could just be a hangover.
When you
And
say
the
there's like
people in
a
the barrels were men.
They were.
when you say there's like a squidge in her tummy, is it like a squidge like there's something in there?
It's like a squidge, like there's excess fluid build up all over her, as if she's like filled with water.
Popper.
Popper.
Let's the bad drink go out.
Sadie, can I borrow your sword? Here, I look to Gwynba.
Not if you're gonna cut my mother up.
No. Mrs. Ainsworth, what were you doing before you fell ill? Can you remember?
You know, I've just got a little cold, and I figured it's because we had the window open. What must have been two weeks ago-ish, right after the tavern burned down, and we moved to this little cottage, and we were having dinner, and it was lovely. It was very nice. But the window was open, and there was a draft. And I said to Conrad, I said, I'm very chilly. This draft is cutting into my bones. And he said, oh, Quinn, I'll get you a blanket. Because he's like that, you know, he's very sweet. And he went and got me a blanket. And another nice hot bowl of Visca to eat. And I've just had a little cold since then. So, a bit under the weather.
Is it the fucking soup?
It's like that would be caused by more than just an open window up.
You know, it was cold season. The rain's coming back on.
I gotta like turn to Sadie and everybody and be like, I don't really understand how she is alive, because it seems like her body is full of seawater. Thrall is too disgusted. Let me
At any point before you got ill, Mum, did you go to the Shedding Selkie?
Well, we went there the first night after the fire and stayed the night because we had no place to go, and they so nicely offered us a room. But to be honest, they weren't as nice as our room, Sadie.
They're really not.
They did have the most wonderful band, though.
There's something up with that band.
Oh, fucking
That's
start me on
something
that band.
Man,
They play the most beautiful piano melody that I've ever had.
I never still to hear them play.
Piano? I thought they were like
A rock band.
rock metal, yeah.
Maybe it's a new band now, but they play
It
classical
probably
music.
sounds. It probably sounds like whatever your favorite music is. Because the man at the thingy, what's it called? The Pirates Guild party, the bartender, he was talking about it and said they played jazz music. I think that's what he said. I can't remember.
No, yeah, he
Sounds
did.
right,
He
yes.
did.
I've got an absolute bonkers idea.
Yeah.
Odds, can you still like reduce and shrink, like reduce and grow people?
I can. I have it prepared.
Since I'm small, could
No.
you make me tiny? And I could jump into Quinn's throat
No.
and
No.
destroy the water in her lungs.
No. Wimba.
Blood is 70% water. You're just gonna leave huge salt crystals behind.
Remember the
my
last time we
God.
went
Such a
to
crazy
destroy
idea.
water? When we were in Darian's library?
That was not the last time I used destroy
No,
water.
what was the last time you destroyed
Movie
water?
that- Is there not a movie with that?
Yeah.
Some guy goes. I mean,
Like,
hey, that's pretty groundbreaking medicine. We could try.
It's now
I'm not saying.
it's now the time for groundbreaking medicine.
Yeah,
This
maybe we
woman-
put that as like a plan F or something, you know? Back
Say,
in the
your
pile.
I don't
Your
see
mom is
how-
full of water.
I don't see how swallowing little Gwynba here is going to help with my cold.
Mrs. Ainsworth, I think your
Hey,
condition is.
Mrs. Ainsworth was my grandmother. You can call me Quinn, dearie.
Quinn Deary.
No, you can call me
Quinn.
Quinn, dearie.
Quindary. I think your condition is slightly more severe than a cold.
I am very cold though.
She
And-
feels. Yeah, she feels cold. Yeah.
Yeah, icy cold.
Can I cast Detect Magic on her, please?
You can.
The hands over her.
Here, zooming over her, and when you get to her stomach, you can feel magic. But also, when you get to her ring finger on her left hand, you can feel magic too.
Whoa.
Oh,
Her wedding ring?
Yeah.
That's bad.
That's
Is it?
what you call not good.
Oh well, maybe bad. Maybe something lovely, but maybe bad.
Did your dad give your mom a magic wedding ring?
Do I know?
It would tell me, actually, Detect Magic should tell me what kind of magic, right?
It's just enchantment. It's not anything like crazy.
Right.
It's but yeah, Sadie, you would know that your dad proposed originally with a band that was enchanted, and it's enchanted so it can never be lost. He said he would never lose his love for her.
Cute.
Oh my god. Yes, she's got an enchanted wedding band, so she'll never lose it.
Do I get a sense of the type of magic from the stomach?
Yes. It appears to be elemental in nature, so it would be some kind of evocation magic.
Ooh, Scott, fucking
God.
water, baby! Wimba,
I hope it's another girl.
I think there's something in her
Are
stomach.
you
in
putting
her
your hands
abdomen.
on her stomach? You can feel something sloshing around.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's bad.
Ah! I think
want- You want me to
I think we're
have a feel?
I think we might have to do an emergency C-section here.
Is she pregnant?
I don't know.
Yeah,
There's
don't
something
do
in
that.
here.
I've been well past pregnancy years for quite some time, dearie.
Yeah.
I just think
something in there.
there's possibly some kind of thing in your if you could just stay calm for a second.
Yeah, can you go ahead and roll persuasion on that, please?
I said everything's fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll a constitution
Everything's
roll
okay.
for her to see if she's gonna stay. That's a
Oh
14.
my god.
So against your persuasion. Okay, yeah, you managed to calm her down. She looked like she was about to panic.
It's all right. It's fine. Sadie. I think there's some kind of elemental type entity inside your mom, and that's probably what's making her sick.
Okay. How the fuck do we get it out?
Well, I mean, I could shrink Gwynva and pop her.
No! Anything but that. Literally any other
I'll
idea.
have to do a full one-shot adventure with Gwynva, just like making the way up the intestines.
Next week.
Lemmywinks.
Other than that, I guess we open her up.
Wait, can you not
If-
summon like elementals, but
I can, but 2 seconds. 1, I don't have it prepared. 2, I don't have a crystal vial worth at least 400 gold pieces.
that's fair.
I don't have the components.
If
I
we're-
I could put her to sleep. It's not really asleep. I could make it look like she's dead and then cut her open, but then it might be
Okay,
kind
I
of hard
think
to then
if
figure
we're-
out if she's really dead.
If we're going
Yeah.
to cut open Sadie's mother, we should get someone who knows what they're doing. Not that you two aren't
Yeah, I
wonderful
prefer
healers,
that.
but someone who is experienced in the art of full cutting opening.
I mean, I don't think a surgeon's really gonna be, capable of dealing with whatever might pop up. Is there a town surgeon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Father
It might be a
Grimsby.
cleric
Father
that's
Grimsby
able
is a surgeon. And Gaster used to be a vet.
Gaster?
That helps.
Volunteer in
Just
this.
bring her
episode.
out.
So can you
man.
cut people open?
Well, I don't have all my equipment with me, but I've done it plenty of time to horses and pigs and deer.
Good enough for me.
I could have made him equipment, damn it.
Okay.
We'll find stuff. There's things in this house. It's fine.
Yes. Well, I'll need
I'll go-
I'll
equipment.
need alcohol for sterilization. I'm going to need something very very
Plenty of that.
sharp to do cutting. Something
Yep.
obsidian tipped would be amazing.
I
the dagger.
will give him a dagger. I'm
Throw out
fairly
the
sure I've got an obsidian dagger.
Perfect. And something for some sugar cubes. Oh wait, no, that's horses. Towels would be good. Fresh towels to wash off the baby once we get it out.
There's no baby.
It
Awesome.
might not be a baby. It
We
might.
don't know.
It
might
could be
be.
anything. That does not ward everything off.
Towels are good for cleaning things. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll
I'll go.
Yes,
Sadie
you-
starts running to grab the other stuff.
As you're coming back. Oh, sorry. Go through.
Can Thorella just begin to go through the baby birthing process? Like she's gonna prop Sadie's mum's legs up on something. Right, so what you need to do
It's not.
is kind of breathe like. Can I go?
I'm not. I'm not sure if we should be propping her up for this. We probably want her in a. We need to knock her out.
I
I haven't
have.
got anything for that.
I have a spell, but again, it's It's fine death.
I could suggest her into going to sleep, but I don't know if that would work.
I got nothing.
I got like some dwarven weed.
That feels like our best option. Maybe we should go get this Father Grimsby.
Give her some weed. Give her some weed. Yeah.
You could always go
Yeah,
get
definitely.
Father Grimsby. Like, it's just an
I think
option.
I'm going to go get Father Grimsby. Just in
That's the
case.
coward's way out.
Eric's just like
Okay.
running down the street like, Father Grimsby, Father Grimsby.
Yes.
At- while everyone else is doing the stuff, getting everything together in the room, Eris goes off to get Father Grimsby, heads to the Church of Azure, and
This doctor is gonna come through the door and see a fucking vet and just us giving this old lady weeds.
There's gonna be like a fucking
before
octopus
this
though.
guy
There'll be an
injection to her.
Towels and alcohol, just like, it's fine.
So, coming up to the church, you can see that there are some acolytes standing outside wearing these bright blue robes with the symbol of Azure on them, and you can see behind them there is this large Triton man who's got like kind of one long dreadlock of skin all the way down his back, and he's got two large fins that come up, and massive, and they're kind of iridescent fins. You are not one of our sheep to be guided to the light of Azure.
Oh, I'm looking for Father Grimsby.
That would be I.
Wonderful. My friend's mother is very, very ill, and we think she needs emergency surgery. Can you help?
He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a scalpel and goes, I am ready.
I don't trust that.
I love him. Perfect. Wonderful. Thank you.
One of the acolytes pulls out of his like robes like a big medicine bag and just shoves it into Father Grimsby's hand. Azure speed. And then he starts running toward. Which way?
When the Kelpie Snook is being rebuilt and running down.
Starts
That's not
running.
what it is!
Do you make it to? You make it to
I
where
don't know
they?
where the house is. Is the house next to the
No,
tavern?
to the cot. Oh, it's for the aged ones. I know where I'm going, and he starts running down the street with the
Can you
scalpel.
hear?
One person is like walking. The only person on the street is walking. And he shoves him out the way, and he hits a cottage. Goes, get out the way! Just full sprint down, leaves Eris in the dust, makes it up, smashes through the door, sees everything that's going on, and goes, everybody move out the way. There's surgery to be done.
Can Thorella grab
Perfect.
I was like bent over the door, like, I got, yeah.
Thorella, what are you doing?
I want to grab the blunt off the old lady if we're being told to step back.
But it's like mid-inhale.
Sadie's holding like an open alcohol bottle, like ready to pour it in her mouth.
Hawkins like, we're gonna take good care of you. Good care of
We
you.
won't be needing any of that. And he pulls out a syringe out the medicine bag and just stabs it into her heart, pushes down the plunger. And she goes, oh dearie, and then just immediately passes out. Okay, I'd say we've got like 10 minutes tops. What seems to be the problem? That's the person I meant to operate on, right?
Yes.
You didn't even know?
You gotta act fast. Right. You. And it points to you, Sadie. He says, "You're my assistant," and he just slaps a medical mask on your face. Clean your hands. You, the short one. If I ask for anything, pass it to me. The one with the joint. Put on some gloves and take this scalpel. If I pass out from the blood, you take over. Right. We're good to
You're
go.
afraid of blood.
It's not the time. It's not the time.
Watch out!
He takes the scalpel in his hand
Oh
and goes,
my god.
making the first incision, and he goes to cut into her arm and goes, wait, where am I cutting?
No.
She's got water in her lungs, in her stomach.
There is a foreign object in her abdomen that needs to be removed.
That sucker's coming out right now. Slices into the stomach. I'm gonna have to roll medicine for him.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
No, don't worry.
Sammy's got
Don't
a
worry.
medicine check.
He's got a plus 13 to medicine. So, oh, it's still only a
And he's still
17.
got a
though.
4.
He's kind of drunk. Give him a break.
This guy is better than the vet.
Starts cutting down. He's a little bit shaky. He goes, "Steady me," for Sadie to steady him. So he's going to take advantage on this with Sadie's help. Okay, that's better. Less shaky. Starts to cut down. Instead of blood running out of the... As you see, like, the skin is starting to separate into the layers of skin, but salt water is rushing out of the layers of skin and beginning to, like, de-bloat her. But as he cuts down and deeper, you can see the lining of the stomach, and something is bulging against the stomach lining. Oh, dear! There's something in there! He, like, moves the womb out the way. It's like, oh god, what is that?
Can you get it out?
Well, we'll have to staple her stomach closed after, and she won't be able to eat any more Fiska, but...
She'll be so sad about that. It's
know,
fine, do it, just get it out.
You're the boss. And the light shines off the scalpel as he goes in for the next cut. Let's do another medicine check.
Falcon's gonna prepare to like grab in case anything like jumps out.
He's gonna turn to Gwynva and be like, "Forceps!
What?
Forceps! Hand me the forceps out the bag!"
Grabby things use them to grab the baby. Well, he'll grab the forceps. You've seen them before.
Thank you, doll. And he reaches into the stomach with them, and he pulls out this wriggling collar, and it's a golden collar embedded with these blue sapphires, and around it water is snaking and forming in the shape of a water elemental. He goes, "Ah!" And he throws it across the room where it lands in a pile and starts sliding down the floor, and then it comes up into a water elemental form, looks around the room and goes, and starts slithering towards the door.
Somebody grab
Like a bucket and try and like
in front of
flap
the door.
a bucket over it.
I'm casting Destroy Water.
Okay.
Want to imprison it? Can we interrogate it?
We could have interrogated it.
Do destroy water. We'll do that first.
What do
I
you
don't know
roll
how
for
this
that?
would work on a living creature.
We'll
Um,
figure
sure.
it out. We'll figure it out. Go
Oh,
ahead.
what's what it says.
Let's see what you roll.
So destroy up to 10 gallons of water.
I'm searching this up online.
Yes,
Oh.
it cannot do anything. So you
Okay.
cast Destroy Water, and the form of the water kind of just slithers away from the spell and continues slithering towards the door.
Can
Could I
Thorella
get a
grab
bucket
the
and try
jewellery?
and slap on top?
What's Thorella gonna do?
Grab the piece of jewellery.
Well, it is the piece of jewellery. It's just water is around it. That's like what holds it together. So you managed to get the bucket onto. Actually, no. Can you roll me athletics check?
Sure. Thank you for choosing strength.
Oh, right?
I'm gonna roll a dex save for the water elemental.
Why do I always choose strength-based things?
Oh!
Yeah!
It's just slam, you get it down on top of the water elemental, and like a bit of the water is outside the bucket, and it kind of slithers back underneath the bucket, and all of it is underneath the bucket now.
I sit on top of the bucket.
You can hear like awful raging sounds from inside. Does anybody speak Aquan?
I've never even heard that word.
No, is that even a language we can take?
I'm pretty sure it
It's a
is.
fighting language, yeah?
Yeah, it's the original Triton language, yeah. It's the language of the elemental plane of water. So no, none of you can
Is
understand.
it similar to
No.
Primordial?
It's
I
fairly
guess it's
similar to
right, I know.
Primordial. I would let you roll Insight to see if you can figure out exactly the same.
Okay, I'm listening at the bucket. I've got my ear up to the bucket.
And a bucket and a map.
Basically, the gist of it is, you have torn me away from my home. I have come from the elemental plane of water to take over the world, and you have torn me asunder from my fleshy prison. You will regret the day that you... And just more of that over and over.
Can I relay this to the party?
Yeah.
Just exactly that.
Are you doing it in that voice?
Yeah.
I'm more confused than I was about an hour ago.
So, someone at the Selkie is using human bodies to grow or summon elementals into this plane. That's fucked up.
What? That's very fucked up.
You're all focusing on the wrong thing. I have to save this woman. And he pulls out some
please save my
sewing
mother.
needles, and he starts sewing like at rapid speed. Oh no, I accidentally sewed the wrong bit.
What do you mean you said that?
Don't worry, I've got this. He starts
I think we're gonna bet you, but you said the wrong bit.
and he sews it again, and when you see that the entire belly is now sewn over, but the sutures all make like a pretty ribbon.
Oh, okay. It's cute. Good job.
My work here is
Again.
done, unless someone else needs surgery.
No.
No.
No, but could you maybe
This is fine.
check if she still has, lungs full of water?
Yeah.
Oh, good
Is she
idea.
breathing? Is she alright?
Puts his legs along. Hold on. I need to roll another medicine check.
Bloody get him on Landy as well. He's probably got a water elemental baby in him.
Probably.
He
We know where he is. He's off shagging.
takes his hands and
Wow.
he pushes down hard on the chest of Quinn, who just like sits up and just water just pours out of her mouth and onto the bed, and she just slumps back down again asleep. Salt water dripping down her. That should do it.
Holy shit.
Now, do you have a moment to talk about our good Lord and Savior Azure?
No.
And on top of this bucket, there's like...
Azure guides us all in
Well,
life.
We have so many other things we need to deal with right now. Thank you very much, Father Grimsby. I'll show you the door.
Well, you're always welcome at the church, Sadie. It's been a while. You've grown a lot. It's very good to see you. Give your best wishes to your father. Bye. And then the door closes.
Is there any trace or as the elemental left any trail on the floor where it's kind of run about?
Yeah, there's like a trail of saltwater sludge on the floor.
The same as the
Yeah,
saltwater
same
sludge.
Saltwater sludge.
Alright, so there's a fuck ton of these about. They're probably all going into the water because that's where the sewers go. They go to the beach. So,
So,
Wild.
what do they
Morkanites
look
actually
like?
Kelpie's nuke.
But we found the bodies that were dead, so
Yeah.
did they... When they burst out of them, were
they had
they...
vomited them up. They had the sludge coming from their mouths. They clearly suffocated on the salt water in their lungs.
Why
So
was
the
there so
element-
much of it in the Kelpie's nook?
Unless they were using that for a breeding ground? A final birthplace? If that makes sense.
God.
Well, these look like small ones. So do we know what fully fledged water elementals look like?
Yeah,
And
this-
what's with
This definitely looks like a baby. Or
Yeah.
elemental.
Could it be that Kelpie's Nook was in a central location above the sewers where these are coming from? And maybe
Yeah.
I don't know, they're coming through the tap water?
But it had a necklace on.
Yeah.
Is it still shouting at us?
Yeah, it's still just screaming in the
Cool.
bucket. Thorella's just like relaying it all. It's like, you will taste the water from my veins. I will pump so much water into your eyes that all you will see is your watery grave. Like that.
That's a lot.
They just
Yeah,
like
is
pop out of the plane of water, just mad as fuck.
Could we sound of truth him?
We could.
We?
You
Is
could.
that possible?
I don't
I
have
don't
that
think we can
prepared.
make him any angrier than we
Oh
already
no.
have.
I've not prepared that spell since we left Ruby City.
Probably a good thing.
I mean,
Only yeah, probably the best.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I could send it back to the plane of water if we don't want to deal with it.
That's probably.
Just
better,
so we don't have to.
I'm assuming.
Once we're done
back.
with it, you know, that's
Yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
assuming the
killing it
necklace
also
was dealt
sends
with.
it back to the plane.
I think I can be a bit specific, and maybe we can keep the necklace, but I'll have to figure it out.
what if we put it in a pot and threaten to boil it?
I think it would like that.
And
Like a hot bath.
Ooh.
What did
I
you
think
do?
it is the bath.
It's- yeah.
Yeah.
It's clearly mobile. Mobile.
What if I freeze it?
I mean, that seems kind of cruel.
he's not going to talk to
Boiling
us.
it isn't.
It was just inside Sadie's mother.
You make a very good point. I
Like-
think we should do all kinds of horrible things to it.
Yes.
We want
We're not
information
going to
from
kill
it.
Sadie's father.
Hmm?
Never mind.
Because it was just inside your mother. Oh my god.
Maybe we should get Orland and my dad back as well.
Probably.
And...
Oh,
can get
yeah,
you-
we need to go back
you
to
want-
Orland and
Ah,
Conrad.
you do it.
They're literally at the training
Yeah,
facility
yeah,
right now.
sorry.
They're so fucked.
Oh no!
Yeah.
So you head into the Shedding Selkie, Orland, with Conrad, and Conrad is immediately greeted with a, Conrad, you're back! Oh, great, we've got your usual table at the back. And there's a table at the back for Conrad. Maybe not so much about that. Come on, Orland, why don't you have a seat over there and I'll get us a drink.
No, they're on me, Conrad.
How about you get the second round? I've got some things I want to talk to you about.
Yeah, of course. How often do you come in here? I thought Landy was the one that was always here.
You know, I like to go on a walk in the mornings and I get a beer. They've been nice to me since the tavern burned down, so I'd like to
That's
return the
good to
favour.
hear.
What do you drink?
Alright. You know, this is quite early in the morning, so maybe just a whiskey.
Sounds good. Yeah, your past perception is horrible. I don't even have to ask. He comes back with 2 whiskies. He places one down in front of you. So, man to man,
Man to man.
the fuck is going on?
A whole lot. What, just between the group? Or in the world itself? Because we
No,
can go
I mean with
two
my
different-
daughter.
She is working on some things. It seems like she's.
He takes a breath there and he coughs into his hand, pretty harshly.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just needed more drink of whiskey. Cheers.
No. Maybe we should get you a water just for after. Maybe put a dash in the whiskey.
How about we have this drink and then we can do the next?
Take a sniff of the whiskey. Smell good?
Roll perception.
Can I? Fuck! It had to be perception.
Perception with your nose. That's not a good roll. That's a
I'm good at all other shit, but just not perception.
You ain't resisting that, baby.
I could investigate it. I could have natured it. I could have deceptioned it.
No, this is perception with your nose, and it's overpoweringly smelling like whiskey.
My God, did you put whiskey in this whiskey?
He takes a large swally and goes, to our health.
Robert knows this is bullshit. takes a swallow.
It's just strange, you know, she leaves here all heartbroken and then she comes back with a man and a bunch of assorted kids. Seems like she's adopted herself a little family. So I want to know what your intentions are with my daughter, for one. And
I'm sorry, excuse me?
you heard me.
Me and Sadie are just really good friends. There's nothing more than that.
That's a wrong answer, Orland.
The wrong answer, but it's
I'm looking for a
the-
good man to for my beautiful daughter to settle down with, have a good life.
Of course, I wish her all the best. In that front, she is most certainly a wonderful, beautiful.
So what? Are you gay
woman.
or?
I'm married. My wife is missing. She's helping me find her.
How long's your wife been missing?
Conrad, there's some places you just don't go. I'm still not over her. She's still there, waiting for me. I need to go save her. Respectfully, sir.
I understand. I'm glad you've talked to me man to man about this.
Glad you've brought it up, but there's no need to worry. If Sadie ever looks for anyone else in the future, whenever she feels she's ready, I'm sure she'll find someone just as deserving.
It's around this time that the bartender walks up. Oh wait, no.
It's not.
It's not
When
the
the
bartender.
bartender-
Sorry, it's not the bartender.
They could be the bartender.
They could be the bartender, but they're not. This Triton woman walks up. Beautiful Triton woman with what appears to be maybe a wig of like long ginger hair, kind of flowing down to like the top of her cleavage, wearing like a tight bodysuit, and she has like this one long fin that comes out. Oh, hey Conrad, it's been quite some time. And she places her hand on his shoulder, and on his shoulder, and you can see a shiver of electricity go up him. Yes. Oh, yes, I suppose it has. Have you met? And this is Orland Belair. No, but I'm very charmed. And she puts her hand out to you.
Right one or her left?
Her right arm.
Oh, that's gonna be my normal hand, I guess. Pleasure's all mine.
Orland, what's your last name? Can you roll me a wisdom save, please?
Oh dear.
I went to the place with mine's wisdom.
This is how we find out what's going on. Orland gets killed.
This isn't good, guys. I just wanted to go with the walk.
Wow.
What's happening?
You feel the electricity as well as soon as you touch your hand. It jolts through your body, and you feel very attracted to this woman, like you would do anything for her. You just want to tell her what she wants, whatever she asks, you want to tell her. So, what was your last name, Orland?
Belair.
That's a lovely name. You can call me Atlanta.
Gorgeous name.
Yeah. And it would sound even better as Atlanta Belair, wouldn't it?
It's never crossed my mind before, but nothing sounded quite as sweet.
Your friend here, I heard you talking. You're here with some people, is that right?
Yes, my party, the Starlight survivors. We've
She-
been through a lot, but
She reaches down, she touches your cheek, and again you feel the electricity, and she pulls you closer to her, so her face is right next to yours. I think they might be trying to get in the way of us, darling.
Oh no. Orland's gonna kill us.
And then she leans in and she kisses you deeply, and you taste the salty taste of salt water.
Salty hose! Salty hose! Salty hose!
I was gonna fuck a dash! I was gonna fuck a dash!
Can you give me a charisma saving throw, please?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Robert, I'm having hella flashbacks. Like, this is like deja vu.
is it? Oh, from Sunday. Oh
Sunday.
God. Yeah.
Wait.
Mine's was fiery, yours was watery.
Bunch of
Oh
genius.
no.
6. I add 6.
It's a 17.
Yeah.
You pull back from the kiss for a second. What? Is something wrong? You kind of like her, don't you? Don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about anything anymore. It's just you and me.
It's just you and me.
I'll get you another drink.
Yeah, that sounds good.
She leaves and corners him. She's lovely, isn't she?
She's absolutely bewildering. Enchanting, some might say.
I suppose some might, yeah. But
What was that about your daughter?
you know, I've kind of forgotten.
Me too.
I think she took a liking to you there, Atlanta. Thinking maybe I'll leave you to it for a little bit.
No, it's fine. Don't feel pressured.
It's around this time Atlanta comes back with 2 more drinks. These are swirling blue, with this kind of salty rim, and there's foam on the top of them. Puts her hand on the back of your neck. Says, "You can drink deeply, honey."
Oh, it's quite early in the day for that, wouldn't you say?
She turns, with your chin, she turns you towards her, so you're looking into her eyes, and they're this bright blue, and you can see the waves in them. I really think you should drink. For me? Can you roll me a wisdom save, please?
Yep.
God, I feel like I shouldn't be watching this.
God.
Guys, I'm out of Flash of Geniuses. I've ran out. Was that wisdom? Yeah,
Wisdom
save.
save, yeah.
Come on.
Please tell me someone's going to
I'd like to
find him.
re-roll using my inspiration.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
15 is not enough.
Oh my god.
Forgive me, my wife, for I do not know what I do.
The drink tastes cool and refreshing and salty, while also being that kind of sweet and alluring. As you finish the drink and go to put it down, her lips are already on yours. As she kisses you again, harder this time, and she bites your lip and draws some of your blood into her mouth. This charisma save is at disadvantage. You are charmed.
Fuck.
Oh.
Darling, I really do
Damn.
think that they're gonna get in our way.
We can't let that happen.
No.
What should we do?
She puts down an old lighter onto the table and pushes it across. Oh, darling, I think you know exactly what you have to do. And that's where we're going to finish the session for tonight.
It was right.
That's where we're finishing this session.
It was right. It was actually some hoe who's probably cheating with her husband as well. I thought that was like a joke. I thought that was, but she's right. You gotta go kill that salty prostitute.
You gotta kill the salty hoe. And whenever you do, Robert's gonna be fighting against you guys until
needs
you
to do
guys
some
kill
more.
the siren.
He's out of Flash of Geniuses, so just fucking note that down so we can whip your ass.
Oh my
I-
god.
I'm gonna go for a long rest and have all my Flash of Geniuses back.
Great idea.
You can.
There's rooms
can.
upstairs. It's fine.
We're
Nice.
coming to get you.
Oh
We
my
just
God.
said
We'll
we
have
should go and
purpose
get
sleeping.
Orland and our dad back.
You
so
also
we're coming
get
to
you also get extra benefits when you long rest with the siren. So, that's something.
Mate. What just happened?
That last
In that
hour.
last hour, that was wild.
We start off with the ice, this was intense fight.
Wow.
Ending of Robert or Orland killing Split. And then the last hour has been
chaos. Absolute chaos.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Well,
have to change my out of context for this session. Oh god.
Oh,
No, I'm just gonna use the ones I got.
I can't wait to have Orland fight you guys. You're gonna see how bullshit artificers are.
Yeah, we're gonna be so fucked up.
Hey, Gwynva, do I still have that Blessing of a Forge on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I'll keep that.
First thing Gwynva does when she walks into battle is just none of that anymore.
Metal.
Oh dear.
Can I have the information for that sweet gun?
Yes, absolutely. The cool thing that it does is it adds an extra d6 to your sneak attack. So that's an extra 2d6 when you crit on the sneak attack, and it does 2d6 damage.
Which, if I can manage to get a surprise round in, I auto crit.
Wow.
So that's what I'm going to try and do.
It's for a rogue because it does 2d6 damage rather than so that you can double the dice.
It's like a great sword, but a gun.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be cool. I'm very excited for it. So everybody say bye to the stream. That was quite the session.
Nice stream.
Goodbye.
Bye.